You what? 4 hours later, I'm home from work.
This team with 4 rookies delivers.
Yeah, no one cares. Like the
in their-
easiest shiz ever. Like a walk through the park. Listening to a Valorant podcast again. They brought up the dumbass Dombey thing again. Not the Dombey thing. The dumbass fudging Dante #1 fudging Neon. Yeah. Get ready to. Me and G2 are putting our dicks in your mouth, by the way. We're putting our whole schlongs in your mouth. And we're gonna love it. And we love it.
But Sadak
Yeah.
in particular is going to be
We love putting our
itching to be
schlongs
back
in
on
your
a big
mouth.
stage like that.
Yeah.
And we're going to
I'm
be
busting
talking about
this
the
open.
IGL versus IGL matchup. This map as well on
I need
Lotus
a cream
also
soda
offers
there.
opportunities for a direct
I can't wait to put my schlong in Dante's mouth.
head-to-head comparison with Leaf
It's
versus
too
Less,
Yep.
which is sick because on other maps too, you'll
That's
see Leaf
perfect.
flex over to the duelist. But this is home territory for both teams on Lotus. Crew 4 and 0, G2 3 and 1.
Ooh, that's the
Who gets the
shiz.
better end of it
That's
first?
the Diddy shiz right
That's the
there.
big question, isn't it? Crew as a team, their style slowly perhaps has been getting figured out towards the tail end of the group stage. They love a good contact play.
Yeah, they started with an absolute bang.
I think we go right into Pacific now.
G2 re-exploring here. Looking
Because
for a
there's
little bit of
Pacific in like a
information.
couple hours now.
I mean, a trap play at the start, but
I don't know
walk
how
into
we're gonna
it.
get past
So
this
instead,
fudge and
Leaf gives up the
shiz.
space.
Like
Got a
we have
snake
to
bite to try
type
to fight back
VCT
in.
Pacific, and
Sentinel
I got it.
utility
Like
not on the
it has
flank
a
here.
notify shiz,
A lot of
doesn't it?
backside control already going to be given up here to Crew.
I think the
Flank
only
don't
way I
have too
didn't
many
get spoiled
issues. The
because I
flank,
pressed
central
restore
problem, but there's nobody actually
on my
sitting there. All of the
Microsoft
Crew
Edge and it
players
brought me
are
here.
site, and it's a critical fight to be won
But if I
out
click on
west. He's gonna
YouTube,
be stuck
it's
into
gonna
the
be that
corner, though.
notify
Nade,
shiz.
Sails past, has
Because
got
I've
the
been
swing
watching
wide
the
to escape
Pacific
eye
for
of
so
it, yet
long.
still is the, oh, well, Strogman claims his mark. Trent on top of it as well. Silence taken straight out. 3 players, make it just 2 now for Crew, looking to try and hold
I
back
really need
the
fudging.
onslaught of
Oh yeah,
G2.
Pacific don't beat
A team that
T1.
is
We're
in
cooked.
top form currently.
We're cooked. I was
Showing
gonna
no
think I'd
mercy,
change it
MW.
too.
Last one left towards the back of the site, but he's been spotted out, rooted out. 4-piece for Jorgamo.
Hello?
What an opener from Jordan.
Hello?
They recognize exactly the position that Les was going to be in. Loved the snake bite as well from Leaf early on, which stopped a bit more of that post-plant aggression from Crew. They were going to look to try to
Why is it
fight
doing
in
that?
deeper and deeper.
Did you see that shiz?
Pressure on Heaven, pressure on Stairs.
It's doing the lag
G2
thing.
handle it all and let Jorg feast.
Like, look, I'm
Really
gonna
big
click on my
opening from
second
him. Gets
monitor.
him very
It
close,
starts
honestly, to
lagging.
his showstopper. He's got 5 points.
That's
in
what
that
happens when I
ultimate
play a
already out
game,
of 8.
man. Why the fudge is it doing that?
Crew not going to force. And Jorg's going to
Yo,
try
my
to build that
PC's
one up
breaking.
for
Someone please
what
help
could
me.
be a pretty monstrous
Did you
bonus
see
round,
that? I
actually.
might as well
Don't
bring
wanna
it
get
up.
too far ahead of myself,
I'm level
but
500 in
Either
Apex.
way,
This
it's
new dude
ridiculous.
who
yeah,
played the game
anytime you
fudging
get
hit
up
it.
to a showstopper
Hit the
round
3
three,
mythic
you've done
heirloom
something
shards.
exceptional.
Sorry for
Gonna
leaking your
switch from the
shiz,
door nice
Spencer. but-
early. The judge to
You
hold
sent
it
me
back
that.
from B. Leaf. We're receiving a lot of attention soon enough, and there it is. They're going to try and control most of this one, but revealed up by the Horn. Crew.
Ah,
Able to walk
where's
all the way into
Dante?
this B side.
He's
I thought he
given
was
a judge
second best
away
neon in the
to
world.
Crew in a post plan.
Where's Dante?
Dangerous tidings.
Where's Dante?
Not too much in terms of.
Oh my gosh,
okay,
yeah,
I
they
wondering
brought
if
up
there was a
Dante
push-up towards
fudging.
Heaven, but no, going to commit to the plan.
He's so
It's
good
all about
against
getting the judge in the right
Nerve.
place if Crew have a chance to win this.
Paranoia pushing forwards, trying to really make their mark and
He
take
brought
over control
up
of Blue
Nerve.
Room. Wide faces again there.
Really,
Jorgmo looking to contain that
Nerve.
space and now putting the
On the
squeeze on his
arguably
players,
the worst
syncing it up for
Brazilian
Baby Bay.
team.
Full side
Pretty-
control now, just
pretty
Main that has to be
debatable,
worried
but
about.
not
They know where
really.
Les's position is.
And you bring up the worst
Ready to
player
try to
on.
square up, but Jorg
Oh
now,
my gosh,
that's
I'm
it,
gonna
that's the
lose
ult for the
myself
bonus.
again.
That's crazy.
I can't with this
I mean,
stupid
being able to
fudging
defend
dodges.
half
And they brought
onto
up
the
some
defuse,
dumbass shit
then
at the
pick up
end.
the rest of it.
They
Valiant
brought
being
up some
greedy,
game
hands it
changer
over to
player
Jorg.
like stepping down or something.
That round, honestly, could have gone a little bit
This
crazy,
person's
but
so
they chose to
mature.
use the
I
judge
don't
there.
care about game
Sadak
changers.
blind from a
I
prowler,
could
hopping
not
through
give a
into
shit.
Blue Room.
I could not give a shit about game changers. I'm here
G2,
to fudge and hate on
A
you people.
fantastic beginning for them.
I'm here to hear your
Looking to
dog
be the
shit
first team
takes,
to deal
bro.
Crew a loss on Lotus.
Fudging
This
ass.
map was
Fudging bring up the fudging
the biggest
Dante
reason
shiz
why
again.
Crew were
Shut
able to
your
get off
ass
to
up,
an
bro.
incredibly hot start.
Oh
Put
my
together the best
gosh.
record of any of
Fudging
the
get paid
teams
for that
in
shiz. I
Americas.
fudging hate on you for free.
Now they've got to deal with this showstopper. Using it to
Like
reinforce the
sponsorships
side
are
that
so
Baby Bay is
stupid. Let
holding.
me farm these sponsorships
Often
real quick.
the Vice is going to be
Fudging-
holding
This
the weaker
this
side
podcast
of
is
the
sponsored
map.
by
This
Fudging
time,
Get
not
Help.
the case, as Jorgamo is with him. So trying to
Fudging
throw off
dumbass
the
takes,
read
bro.
that
That
Sadak
make me
might
want to
have
kill
when he
myself in
susses out
GTA.
what's going on with this defensive
No
setup.
idea what they're sponsoring.
Layers here as well. The G2's defense, Valiant. Tough tight.
You'd expect, I think, as
I know why I
Sadak
listen
calling
to
a
that
round like
shiz.
this, for Jorgamo
No, I
to
do know,
post it
'cause I
up
fudging
somewhere
hate
towards
everyone.
C. Because normally that's the site that you're going to
Yeah, I
want to
hate
pop into.
everyone in the world.
So I think this is all just
Look at this
looking for
dude.
information here.
Leaf.
Look at this dumbass.
Door opens up though. Valen is definitely going to be ISO'd. How
Get
the
your
hell
dumb
is he almost
ass
living
outta
that one
here.
out? Dante.
Oh, you got a lucky kill. Congrats, bro.
There's nowhere to run there for Valen.
Can't wait to see you in tier 3
Sitting duck. The rest
porn
of the team now
industry
they want
next
to move in a
season.
different direction. Uh-oh. Alarm
Oh
bells
my
gonna
gosh,
be
they
ringing,
brought
at
up like
least for us.
Sadak
Looking
has
at
the
home, 'cause
highest KD
if I set up
or
there,
whatever he
so is
said. It
Jordan
was like,
without ultimate.
really?
And Jordan can pop
Sadak?
this
It's like,
off that wall contact
are,
if he
are you
wants.
not watching the games?
Even if you bait
This
the
dude
wall out,
Dante is
About 30 seconds left into the round.
he's got a blast
throwing
back to get up and
himself
over
at
the top
people
of
so
it.
Sadak
How
can
are
kill
Crew even
someone.
gonna navigate this
For
one?
free.
Fading into the wall.
Free kill,
Popped off
bro.
here. Thorns as well to slow it all down, but there's nobody actually here. Sends it flying into the
Juggernaut,
corner.
kill
Somehow
everyone.
Dante not going down.
Kill everyone in
Dodging
the
most
world,
of it, and
Juggernaut.
less locked onto the sight line with Jorgamo taken out. So now a 3v5 Crew navigating this one, but they still need to get the plant down. That's another problem entirely.
Maybe
Bebe
they
off
kill
to the side
everyone.
just with that Spectre, but a nasty shot by Trent to trade it out.
Trent kill everyone.
Plan will go down though for Crew. A lot of worry is going to be avoided for now.
Yeah, these are two G2 players with bad weapons that are pretty far away.
Crew trying to be hypermobile, moving around the map there. There's a lot of acknowledgement there. Leaf's going to be spotting. One, perhaps two players. Jump spotting as well, just trying to create a bit of space. Door
Catch
opens
this on
up,
loser.
Stray shots as well through that wall, and hold on, he's picked up
Give us that
another
rifle.
weapon now. Rifle obtained.
Okay,
He's
just
going to get
all
a bit of a
three
move on.
walk
Time
into
is ticking.
Treasure.
I think doing economic damage here and playing for exits is perfectly viable as G2.
Yeah, Trent's
Where
not
are
gonna
they
make a go
going?
for the spike here, so
Heaven?
that's the Crew just trying to evacuate through the back of
Good
the site.
dink.
Just trying to see if they can
Leaf,
make
you're
their
so
way
ass,
past
bro.
it. Sadak barely able to get out of there. Everybody
I
escapes. Yeah.
gotta be real with you, Brent. That was a sloppy round from G2.
I swear if two Brazilian teams make London, I'm gonna fudge and
that
lose it.
stopped Jorgamo from being able to use
I'm
the
gonna
trap
fudge and
play
lose it.
that
I'm
they'd
gonna
set
play this
up.
video like I hate
When he pops his
Brazil.
ultimate, he's
I
just looking at
hate
the
you
ground like,
Brazilian
what have you
teams.
done that to me for? And
And
he
watch
got
it.
no value
Watch
out of the
3
showstopper there
Brazilian
that we
teams
were
make
hyping up as
London
being
now.
a
I
potential,
fudge and hate
game
on
changer
Foot
for G2.
with the I
So,
think Foot is
beef
ass
on the
video title.
execution,
Then I start hating on Vitality, they pop
they come
off
away with quite a
instantly.
nice,
They get the
clean win
playoffs,
there.
they just pop off.
4 people on light armor, but it's pretty
And then
similar
I
across the
go,
board.
I start hating on
You get an
Fnatic
even
or
situation
Heretics
heading
after
into
they
round
beat
four.
Fnatic. They win. Well, I need them to win
Aggro
actually,
wall,
because
DPP
then I
as
would
well
have the.
towards
Oh yeah,
Rubble.
by the way, the punishment. I think I should like eat something hot.
Now,
Boasters
Sadak loves
ass.
calling rounds like this.
No,
where
but
he
seriously,
takes
I think
slow
I should
Rubble
try to like
control
find
and
the
just tries to
hottest
bait
pepper
out
in
a
my
trap
town.
play. Loads of defenders are going to be going for Rubble reclear strategies with a paranoia and
Alan,
util
what are
dump,
you doing?
looking to take the fight into them. And Crew, they've specialized in diffusing those situations.
Yeah, I
Both
think I
teams
should
triggering
find the
ice walls
hottest
early.
pepper and then.
And then if they need to
Also
rotate
play the
out to the
plat.
other side of the map, Dante on the Neon offers them the ability to clear all of these corners.
Bro, MIBR or something
And of course,
ass.
Silence.
I gotta
defaulting over
review my
towards B main
predictions.
helps
I
out
gotta
as
make a
well.
video reviewing
This
my
time though, super
predictions.
diligent, using the
Because
prowler, headed
genuinely,
towards Jorgamo.
what the fudge was that on? I
Even
threw
less
in
of a bit
some
of an insert.
meme ones,
Some
like the
chance
Heretics
to beat
beating
if it all
Foot, then
goes
going to
wrong over
like
towards C.
upper finals.
Valen
Well,
is
I
reading
actually
that this
thought
is
they
an
could do
AV
that,
hit,
but
and the
you know.
prowler was actually fake.
Now we
Well,
got Foot
no,
versus
that's not the
Heretics
case.
in the bottoms.
Crew very
In
good
the
at just
lower,
trying to hide
lower
their
grand
intent the whole
finals, whatever they
time.
call it.
Rest of G2, look at this stack of bodies over towards
But
here.
the
This is
Sentinels,
30
Sentinels
seconds
one
remaining.
was
Spike
just
has
for
to land
last.
over towards C
Like I
here.
knew I had a
Jorgamo.
50-50 in China, which I gave myself a
We give up
buy,
most of
like
the space
whatever.
here. Doesn't
So
wanna
I was
really
like,
contest
I have this.
alone.
Let me just throw Sentinels to
How
have
good
fun.
does the post plant
I also
look?
did think it
W
through.
optimizing the plant position
Like I
as
thought,
best
like,
as
oh,
possible
Fury's
here.
gonna be 100
Planting
thieves.
for
Why am I
Mount.
throwing up
Decent plant
quotations?
position for on-site if they
I
want to
was
leave
like,
a
oh,
couple of players here as well.
Furia, you beat
Still a
Sen, so
nade,
you're so
paranoia,
good, right? And then
horn
they
for
just
retake.
plummet.
G2 have got a lot
Crew
of
were
tools
gonna
still.
plummet. Watch
They're
them
still,
plummet.
I mean, they're so worried about the lurk potential. They've only just
And then they set
recleared
it up
over towards A.
perfectly, bro.
Now getting a move
Furia
on.
versus
Time's
Lev,
gonna be
and then the
short.
winner faces
Val's going to
MIBR.
be sending in some long
Yeah,
range
just
utilities with a
just,
smoke to
just,
supplement. Help the team get back in.
pave
Nade
the
and a
way from the
seize.
Brazilians.
Combining a might
Gonna
though.
make it
Sadak is
easier
gonna be able
for
to
them.
sidestep
Holy
it for
shiz.
now, and a bit of spam into the smoke. Yeah, he goes fishing for it. The kills collected. Silence less. Sadak all getting their ones. Looking for a bit more now. And G2, this retake is just not viable at all. Immediate calls for just disengagement.
Yo,
A little bit too
Baby
slow
Bay,
for my
can you
liking.
get some help?
And Crew knowing
Leaf,
exactly how they want to play it.
Where's your
And
no
that
scope
smoke
outlaw
that
shots?
kind of separates off the retakers, slowing things down even further and
Whose
offering
map
up some
is it?
just spam lines for them to be able to play around. Look at this around the smokes.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I've
Oh my
really
gosh, they're
enjoyed
bringing up.
watching
Oh,
with Crew
I would love
has
to
been
see
that they've
current
got such
Crew
a good
face the
understanding
Pacific
of how
team.
the meta
Shut your
works,
gay ass
especially
up,
on
bro.
this because it's their best
Nah,
map.
shut your straight
They
ass up,
understand
bro.
the intricacies of
I'm
how
not
does
letting
this
you put it
specific
insult
meta
the
work
gay
with people
community.
throwing
Fudge
utility
off
here,
with that
and what
shit.
angles are best to play, what timings are best to
Fudge
play,
off
what
with
do we
that shit,
expect
bro.
our opponents to do.
I would love to see Crew take on a
But if we're going
Pacific.
to talk
Bro,
about
PRX would
form,
literally
Brent, I
fuck
think
your
that
ass,
G2
bro.
have actually been in better
Literally
form in the
no
last couple of
condom, no
weeks.
protection,
That's
bro.
one of the areas where you might be
Shut the
doubting
fudge
Crew
up with
coming
his
into this game.
Dante
Sure,
bullshit.
yeah. I mean,
I'm
we've
so
taken a
happy
look
to
at
see this
the
dude
matches being
lose.
played. Crew, it found
I
like they were
really
getting
hope this dude
clocked and
loses
figured out.
and goes to tier
Which is
3.
Hundred Thieves took the win against
The
them.
Glaze
EG
is just
almost
so
did.
stupid.
They had opportunities to.
It's a bit crazy to
Or
say, isn't it?
Dante's
Because
is
they
number
did go
2.
4-1
They
with the
bring it
Longrise
up
beating
again.
Dark Teams, but yeah,
do
that
we think
almost
Dante's
lost
moves
to
to number 1?
EG.
Like, shut your ass up, bro.
having us
You're
wonder.
not talking
Yeah, I thought
politics or
EG had some
stocks.
good prep
Shut your
work and
ass up,
anti-
bro.
in
1
terms
and
of
4
what they were
Ben
doing.
over here. Oh my
Crew
gosh,
here,
he's so good,
massive
bro.
weapon
Look how he
advantage.
just
Maybe going
ran.
down two. None of
He
the
just ran.
Util's
Wow,
gonna
you're
get
so good, bro.
chopped off here, and these deep positions. I mean,
Yeah,
Dante
nice shot there.
happy to punish.
A fairly simple round at the end.
Yeah.
G2 with a little
Bro,
bit of an
don't give
opening
this
over
dude a
towards C.
rifle. He sucks ass.
Closed the door firmly in their face with that pick off the base of it.
Yo, can we take a timeout? I don't even know how we have 2. I thought we were losing bad like
These are going to
0-4.
start to build up to another showstopper.
He's looking sharp.
Does he have like scroll
A
on
lot of
jump?
his shots. Nades. Making it uncomfortable here for Crew players. Hoping
Oh
they can
my
play in
gosh, they're
defense as
talking
well.
some stupid shit. I hate you, Americans.
They do have money to buy for the next as
Oh
well, so
my
they can
gosh.
afford to
They're
play
like, if
riskily here,
Neon
see
Nerf
if they can
doesn't
build up
come
a couple
for
of these zones,
London,
but Dante just
do Americans
watched
just
Jorg
win
out and Trent's gonna
London?
follow
Do Americans
shortly
just sweep?
afterwards
I
here.
think
So
they
Crew
do.
taking a lead, 2
Shut
to
your
3.
stupid ass
Big
up, bro.
beginnings for them on Lotus.
Best neons they were talking
Yeah.
about. Best neons in
A
the
good
world. Shut
response
the
after
fudge
G2
up,
looked
bro.
like they had
Oh
an
my, I
opportunity
hate
to
you
run away
so
with the
much.
game.
Just stop
Rounds
talking,
1
bro.
and
Just stop
potentially round
talking. Just
3.
get ratioed. Just get
Odds are going to
ratioed.
start
Stop
to get up here
talking,
as well.
bro.
Les is one away from being able to get a
Like,
pit
what are you even
online.
saying, bro?
And
Just
G2
get
a couple away
ratioed.
from some big ones too. Again, that showstopper should have been a game changer round 3, and Jorg's
Valen,
gonna have
wake
another
up.
chance at that.
Leaf, wake
Has
up.
been playing well.
We
8-3
literally
top of the
dominated on
scoreboard.
this map before.
But this round's absolutely important. And G2's economy will not survive losing another.
Gosh, I hate people. I honestly just hate people. Give me a nice, chill rank, dude.
lot
Like,
of
those are the
emphasis being
dudes who
placed
know
on
what they're
forward B
talking
here.
about.
See wall. Switch going to be flipped. It has pulled a little bit of that util out. Hold on, this
Oh
plays
my
way in
gosh,
front
I
of you
hate
with Dante.
fighting this
He wants to
fucking
go for
dog
it,
shit
just
rank.
sending it all the way
Oh, he's
past.
so good,
A lot
bro.
of this
Just look how
util.
he just goes through
Thorns
there.
on the wall, no
Oh
problem
my
for
gosh,
him.
he looks so good.
Backside control and less on this lurk avenue. Takes out his adversary.
Oh my gosh, just
falling.
keep glazing
Meant to plug up
Dante's.
those
Like,
gaps for
they
Crew.
can't
They
take the
have
camera
full
off
side
him.
control, and they look
Like,
they
if they're
wanna take it
recording
with that.
porn
I
or
mean, maybe
something.
one step further.
The fudge am I watching?
Planted into Waterfall, and
Oh
now
my
they know
gosh,
that they
yeah,
can
just
fight
kill the
into spawn,
easiest
take
dude.
down
Just
Valen
kill the
easily.
1 in
G2
10
just
Ben
getting
over there.
picked apart
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Sliced and diced. I mean, Crew, they're just dissecting
Hey,
it. Once they
hey,
get into the
G2,
side
you wanna
themselves,
wake up
it
or
feels like a
something?
lot of individual ones being offered up by G2.
Look at
I
him,
mean,
look.
that's a brilliant
Look at
round,
Giacomo.
though.
He was like this.
They instantly recognize that if Valen is posted
He's
up
giving you a
in that
call.
forward C
You're a
position,
dumbass for
and
not
he's going to
listening.
TP backwards,
Oh my
it's
gosh,
really
both these
unlikely
teams.
there's gonna be
MIB
another
are
player
gonna
there
sell.
to
It doesn't
hold
matter.
on.
A Brazilian
Their
team will
read
went through
was
anyway.
instant.
But G2
Dante
are
knew
gonna
that
play
he
like
could take
complete
all
dog
the
shit
space in
now.
the world over towards
We
C.
have Leaf 1 and
And then we got
6.
to see that little battle between
Valen
Leaf
0
and
and 4.
Les. Who can read each other on the lurk? Who can find the better timing?
Oh
And
my
Les
gosh.
has been
Look at this Down
significantly
syndrome.
better than Leaf so far.
Fetal alcohol
Here's the kill
syndrome,
that
bro.
I'm talking about, but if you wanted to know the stats,
You
Les
know
is
he's
6
got
and
that
3.
system too.
Leaf is 1 and
It's
6.
like Tim the
So
Tino
there is a
who went to the
really
lower
big
bracket
difference
and
here
gave
that
his
might impact
zest to
early
this.
doors.
The form that Leaf was in yesterday
Oh
was
my gosh, look at them
unbelievable.
smiling.
And-
Makes me
and
want to put a brick through their
We don't have
heads.
to talk about yesterday. We can talk
In
about
GTA
years
and
of
GTA.
today.
General, right?
Years and
Everything
years
I
of
said
today
was
with
in
both
GTA.
of these players, Leaf and Les.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons to be really.
It hasn't been 5 years.
I swear,
it's
G2
been
are
a
the
long
team to
time
fucking
now.
take one
And
map
so
to heat
we
up
haven't
too.
actually been able to
Fucking
see
pisses me off.
Valen versus Sadak for very long
Yeah.
at the top level. You know, very early on
That's
in
totally
Americas,
a me
that was
thing to do.
something to
It
look
always takes
forward
me a
to.
map to just
But Sadak is
absolutely
back.
completely be dog
I put
shiz and
another
then just
IGLs
send
on
it in
notice
the
at the moment
next.
with his individual performance
Maybe I
too.
just should play Team
Incredibly hard
Deathmatch. What the
read
fuck am I doing?
Vice setup being played over towards A. Only this time G2 have a a stack of bodies ready to
They
receive
can't
them.
take the cam
Feels
off
like the
this
same
dude.
kind of trap
Oh
play.
my
Bang the
gosh,
wall.
it's
Is
actually
Jordan gonna go
insane.
for it though on an eco?
Just keep the
Got
cam on
money,
him.
but they might just try and send it flying forward.
They're waiting
Sadak
for him
has
to do
been all
something
done.
insane.
TP'd up on
He's
top of
dog
the
shiz.
boss, and he's taking liberties
guess what?
now.
He's
My
dog
God,
shiz.
breaking ankles in the process. All that damage done, chipping away the G2 opposition. whittling it
Sawdog
down
with
to
2 kills.
defense.
Totally
That
wasn't because the
individual level
Neon
from
was.
Sadak. I think he gets some easy ones. It's like shooting
Oh,
fish in
Neon
a
should
barrel
get an
there
assist for doing
because
that.
of
It
his
does so
positioning.
much.
Because of his
Get the
positioning and
fuck
his
out of here
awareness
with
that
that
something like
stupid
that could be
shiz.
going on. You do not normally see an attacking
I'm so
element
sick of
TP
this
on top of that
dumbass
wall.
shiz. I hate America's.
But I think they're
Pacific, please
really
kill
aware
them
that
all.
G2 are using
Pacific,
that wall
please
as like
kill them all.
a
Please
trigger
kill
for
them all.
some kind of bait reaction.
Yeah.
Gosh, I kind of want T1 to
Yeah,
win.
but he does it at the
Then
same
I'm
time
cooked
as
on
his
my
team
bracket.
triggers the wall, and so he's on an unexpected position.
Because T1
Again, just
Buzz,
showing you that
if Buzz Neon
intelligence of positioning
recuperated from the full
can be
sense,
way more important than just
shiz
hitting
on those
crazy
dudes.
shots when it comes to
shiz on
putting up the
those
stats.
dudes.
Okay,
Buzz would be
Jorgamo has
shooting
the
their
showstopper
bodies.
back again. We're
Now I see
talking
why
not
Buzz
about
does
G2
it. Shoot their
being in
dead
control of the
bodies.
game,
They
but trying to
fudging
get
deserve
back
it.
into the game with
Yeah.
this ult.
Absolutely.
Pussies deserve it.
Crew with a massive lead, not looking to let it up whatsoever. Deep TP, that's a Omen ult that's not going to be committed. It just clears a bit of a path, or at least gives information over towards B. And Less has been spotted out. Rooted out of that spot here. The Proud actually getting a connection acknowledgement. Jordan's going to be sending this one flying forwards there. Showstopper finds
Thank
the
God,
mark once
Jogma.
more.
They
2
put
piece
the
now for
cam
Jordan,
back on
and
this
some
dude.
reaction called for. Dante trying to
Oh
move
my
forward
gosh,
for the
he's so good,
Thorns.
guys. Look at him. Look at him
Delayed
clear his
slow,
corners.
patience played by
They were
Leaf
glazing that
to
too.
perfection.
They're like, oh, he clears
And now
corners
just
so
leaves it down
good.
to MW.
Oh my gosh, and they were jerking each other
It's going to be
off
swiftly
on Fudging
potentially meeting
Podcast.
his match. Jorgamo eager to draw even more blood. Flawless for G2 to answer straight
They're like,
back.
his
They needed that
movement.
round, an
Look at his
absolute desperate
movement. He's
situation
checking
for
the
G2,
corners.
5 in a row for
He's
Crew.
checking the
And finally G2
Ah,
respond.
he's number
They get
one.
that opening
He's
pick,
number one.
snowball
And the
it
dude
into
who's
an
like,
advantage. Less took the time of, chip damage
He
before
still
even
has
got
some
to
ass
this
takes
position.
probably.
And Jorg throws out the ult.
I think some
Stats are
dude
good
was
enough that we
glazing Boaster before the
comfortable
fucking
about
playoff hole.
sending it in that situation.
Boaster
Cheeky
stocks
from
are so
Bradley
good
to
right
go
now.
for that.
He said that like 3 times. He was like, oh, that's what makes Boaster stock so
Leaf
good right now.
returns back to his
He
position.
does that
Holding
shit
on to
on a
C, we
sense.
saw an amazing play
I
from
hate
Alvin
everyone,
yesterday
bro.
in that
Let's just
spot.
hate everyone
And he rips
together.
the
Why
Viper's
can't we
pit
just
over
hate
here.
everyone?
Single-handedly in charge of holding down the left side of the map.
And then Benji starts crying.
Not hiding their hand this time.
And then my heart is filled with love,
To
bro.
util over towards
I
A, anticipating
realize-
that G2 would fight it aggressively.
Let's just hate
This is
everyone
kind of how
except
we've
the
been
people we
seeing Sadak
love.
Calder.
That's a W.
I explained it earlier
W
on, but they have
shiz right
5
there.
stacking over towards
Let's
Rubble
hate
a
everyone
lot
except
on
the
these
ones we
rounds.
love.
But it's slow, it's
I
patient,
love you, Benji.
and then it's very diligent as they re-clear the rest of the round.
But honestly, if a Brazilian dude
Knowledge
starts
does
crying,
get
I'm
the
a clown
connection,
on
but he
his
only
ass.
got one player stamming it down.
Ooh, do they want to go for the retake here?
Hey, Valen.
Maybe playing
Hey,
into Crew's
Valen, are
hand?
you nerve?
Perhaps.
Are you nerve right
They're
now?
left guessing right now in terms of
Get a
map control,
kill.
wondering how many players it actually is. It could just be a lurk player, it could be the whole team.
Jorgamo may peek into an off-sight line
They
here. He's
can't
going
take
for
the
a jump
cam off
spot.
that
Yeah.
dude. Oh
Open
my
up.
gosh, just put the cam on him. You
Back
have
over towards
someone
B, the
in
doors
front
will
of
be
him,
dropped in the
and they're
process.
putting the
Less
cam on
there's
him.
chaos and confusion. The noise is trying to really see if he can capitalize. It's way ahead of most of this
I'm
util
so
now.
sick of this shit.
Putting up these angles, and look at that by Dante.
Oh,
In
look
and
at that
out,
by
straight away,
Dante.
Sadak's going to play off that space perfectly once more. Nades again rebounding. Slowly approached by Crew. Only got about less than 30 seconds now. And they call for the pause, the pump fake. Jorgamo can only do so much before the trade is intact once more. 2v3 is what G2 are facing right now, and every position's accounted for. Less is way ahead of it. Look at that. As the wall props up,
Oh
just
my
barely
gosh.
getting a peek of Leaf.
Valen's 0-6, Leaf 3-8.
Slightly too early
Leaf
there
the
for
dude
Leaf,
who's
based on
no
the timing of his
scoping
wall.
outlaw
That is
shots,
another
by the
magical
way,
round from
against
Crew,
the
it
100
really is.
Thieves.
Silence
Now
with the
let me go
operator was
3
holding
and 8
onto
on the
these
same
angles
round.
forever. Don't think Babybay's going to get a look in, but maybe if Lefs gives up another freebie.
You're going to see probably a lot of discipline now, especially with the spike ticking. As I say that, let's just
Holy
take the
shit,
one
bro,
anyway.
chill your
Okay.
ass out.
Goes for it.
Yeah.
So Silence is holding over towards stairs this entire round with the op. Les gets to walk up off the back of his operator teammate holding that angle. And then he's holding kind of a crossfire as
You
the
know, I
rest of his
think I
team gets
know
posted up into
the
tree.
perfect,
So
the
Les is making sure his players in tree don't
perfect
get punished.
image to
Silence is
describe
making
Dante
sure
right
that
now.
Les doesn't get punished. It's an expert level round that shows you
No.
how a team working together can hold angles and hold space for each other. And at what point can Crew get punished? I mean, G2 have been very, very reluctant into going
I
for
think
these
this
A-Rubble
is it.
refights.
This serves it
They're
right.
very passive today. They're scared to take the
Let
fight
me make
into Crew.
sure nothing bad is happening.
Breaker in the hands of Jorgamo. It's going to be walls in his face,
This
though.
is Dante right now.
Preventing
I think this is Dante.
play. Horns is used
Share, yeah.
preemptively there by G2.
This is Dante right now. This is
Get a
Dante.
whole lot of acknowledgement that they were looking
My God,
for.
it's
They've
doing this
stacked
shiz.
So many plays of it was the A
When
side
I
of the
tab
map.
out, it's lagging.
We're also not seeing Leaf push out of C too
Oh.
much up until now.
Yeah. Sin on demand. He's got no help yet.
He's
Look,
either
get
going to take
overwhelmed.
Prowler
What is
contact
this
or
shit?
Dante jumping into his face. It's one or the other.
I'm gonna have to
Jesus.
reset my shiz, aren't I?
Broken. Biding his time though. Bit of pressure over towards C-Man. Now crew look towards it, but is Yuto being used on either side? And as that war drops, there it is. Jorgamo
Well, you're not even in the best quality,
immediately
first of all.
answers. Stun's going to be falling
Look at
his
that
feet, but
lag
Made's
when
trying
I
to push
tap
him back.
out.
He wants to get back onto the line. He's playing inside the smoke. That is just absolutely manic, man. Still
It's not
got
lagging
aiming
anymore.
to try and stun this one. Trent towards the back of the site. He's going to be fighting World War III.
There's something to do with my
Gonna be
OBS.
overwhelmed.
OBS still
Swift
recording?
No way! Still got him barely
It's
getting over
fine now.
time and just classics out.
It's fine.
That's what Trent needs.
It was
Spike
something
dropped into the middle of no
wrong
man's
with my
land.
OBS,
Less.
I think.
Hell of a task to try and retrieve this one, especially with everybody slowly
Look at this dude.
caging him in.
Oh, it wasn't my
9
pen.
HP and a
Was my
classic in
pen
hand.
geeking?
Trent takes down 2.
How has he done that?
Well, I mean, a complete disrespect of Baby Bay's ultimate.
No, it looks
The
fine.
crew players
What
are
the
running
fudge?
forwards, assuming they're still
Why
going to
does
be
it
able to
do
use their
that?
primary
Is it
weapon.
because I
And
turned my
MW
monitor up before?
has his gun jammed right as he's looking to take the timing.
Oh, press tab 0 and 7, Valen.
Trent can't believe it.
shit, I just killed 2.
I don't
Josh
care.
is happy with that one. G2 are getting their way
Look
back
at
into
this.
this map, actually.
Oh, number
like
1
true
neon.
dominance for a
Number
while
1
here.
neon from some American
G2 can
casters.
put at least another
4
on the
and
board. It's
7.
not too bad of a half.
I can't believe they can't connect the
Similar
dots.
game plan again from crew.
Like, is this guy number 1 neon
Forward
because of his
team.
movement? And then immediately go,
Okay.
Sadak has a crazy KDA. How?
Wallaby and
How?
Broken
Maybe because he has a
early.
cock going in and dying
Goes
for
back
him
and
for an
forth.
easy kill.
Both sides praying for a lucky connection, but now they're going to be bursting open the door. Now moving into this B site. Main control pretty critical, but Jorgamo's just going to be maintaining
It's
his composure.
literally the
There's a
definition of
flank that's gonna
baiting,
be
bro.
late coming. Jorgamo trying to get the hell out of there.
Look at this
Somehow
dog shit, dude.
escapes.
He has no
Barely
idea
alive
what's
on 2
happening.
HP, but with his life intact. The rest
When
of
his
G2
run
is
stops,
around
he-
in the area. Boom bot. Somehow getting involved
Oh
in the
my
action,
gosh,
but
just keep
Dante,
feeding this trash
still
ass.
12 HP. A menace. Shots fired still, no plant down. Calling for a bit of a pause and patience to be played. A tap. This time full committal.
Guys, hit
Fights one out here by
anything.
crew. Less dominating it.
What is this Viper doing?
Almost going to be switched and flipped open, baby. Does win his one out over towards that.
That's a bit too bold from Les, I think.
Yeah.
He's offered G2 an opportunity here.
Leaf just baiting, getting information. Giving it up to Baby Bay to see if he can make a play off of this, but there's lurks and flanks occurring.
All on
one after the
silence.
other. It is all on silence with him down. Dante now the sole player to play for this.
It's not planning for him.
12 HP. He's got to step
He's
way
completely
out to the
dog
open, and
shiz.
surely Leaf has just got this one. Moving around, 1 bullet is all it takes.
Oh, that's a really poorly played post plant from crew. They've allowed G2 into that one when they should not have had a hope. You
Like,
can't
they
make
just gotta
mistakes like that
like
against a
pounce
team
on him
with
as
the
soon as
caliber
he
of G2 that have been
slides and then
in
has
these
no idea
positions
what
so many
game he's
times.
playing. But then they allowed him to put
Credit
in
to
the
Leaf, he
Cooper.
was terrorizing silence
Like,
back
everything
there,
calmed down.
tripped his vice
It was
wall,
the
went
easy
round,
shots.
tapped
It
the
was
door, constantly
Valen,
causing chaos.
kill
I
anyone.
think probably made crew think that there were more players on the
Holy
flank.
shit.
Yeah.
Silence may have miscommed and said that there was multiple after he got pressure from B and from C Mount. But this is
Valen
a
is win
recovery of
trading.
the half from G2.
Valen is a win
Sadak
trader.
needs another in order to stamp their authority on this. They got 5 in a row at some point, and they're still only up 6-5.
For G2, just missing 1 round to
Can't
make
get
it
the
even.
camera off that dude.
Jordan with his 3rd ult of the half.
That's just ridiculous. He's trying
Brother.
right now.
Why are you
Build him
standing
up.
right there?
On no notice at all. A lot of players, in fact, the entirety of the team, crew, hiding and waiting.
last
Valen's
2
calling how
times
he's
that
gonna
Jorg
die
had
next, so
ult,
they'll gain a
They were
kill.
playing around a vice
He's like,
setup on A.
this smoke that I just placed,
So crew may
this
well be
smoke,
thinking about
I'm gonna
that.
go into it and die.
G2 has switched up the setup once more, and Bave
Thank
looking
you,
to
Valen,
reinforce
so
up
much.
towards A. Door open, Prowler committed.
Another 5-person A default called by Sadak.
Yeah. Just over and over and over again, running it, one after the other. Feels like real pressure with a Prowler and a door being flipped open. Calling for the
We're
force
in
once
here.
more though. Crew, they
Send
love to
it.
insert that uncertainty. Out of Nightfall really does send a pretty clear message. They're looking to try and take this site forwards once more.
Wow,
Shots don't
Valen,
need to be
thank you
hit
so
on either
much.
side. Valen's already claimed one, Baby with the other. Trent, why not? Getting involved into the conversation, but Crew are still shooters themselves. Looking to see if they can stamp their mark onto
they're
this
playing
site.
like
They do,
completely
claiming
ass.
it in their name, but the plan still needs to go down. It's a 2v2. Jorg is going to be approaching with that ultimate leap. What a shot and what a kill
Just
to
keep feeding
find.
him kills to make them
The wall
think.
betrays Dante and leaves everything
Make
up to
them think
Les.
he's the
And
best
this
in
has
the world.
allowed
That's
timing for
insane.
Jorgamo to come here with the showstopper.
Barely any time at all. Plant committed. Showstopper forwards. Satchel's down and about. Jorgamo is going to be rapidly approaching now, but supplied his time and waited out for the patience. Leaf has gone down, gets the acknowledgement. Rocket going wide, and Jorg, he's only got the operator. Shorty out now, and he's way out in the open lane.
Yeah, I don't know. They're
Just
so
weaves
ass.
and
I haven't
ducks
seen a
around
team
it
this
all,
ass since a
and
long.
somehow delivers Crew that 7th.
Well, Crew absolutely.
Like I can't. They
enormous
were saying
amount
like,
I mean, he attended the
oh,
first
if
camp.
Neon doesn't get rid of nerve.
Yes, well, I looked that up recently. I
Keep them
couldn't believe it.
blended.
I mean, he's
This is
been
the
in the game
worst shit
forever.
I've seen in a while. You're
G2
calling
going for
this
their own
make them
version
play
of
against
this
the Pacific team.
5-person AD
Make them play
format.
against
What's no repeat
nerd
what
ass,
Crew
sexy
Yeah,
ass,
this
bro.
time on the pistol though.
Gosh, I hate you.
Maybe
Just shut
Crew
up. Just
at
get
some point
ratioed, bro.
Look to take a rubble fight, look to take a rubble refight. Didn't see that once from G2 on defense.
Yeah, G2 is
The attackers
mentally
are very ready
deficient.
for it.
Yeah.
You have
Very
Valen
deep
who
push
went
already
one, he's
by
nerve.
Les. He's got a lot of
Valen
control
who's a no
towards B.
nerve.
It allows Crew to
Joglo
get a
has
heavy stack of
15
bodies
kills
over
and I
towards
feel
A.
like he has 0
Waiting
impact.
for it as well, up to the doors.
I've seen him get like a
Sadak close
3K.
quarters, the blind. These players just barely navigating it. Somehow Sadak's got 2. Leaf though inserted, and now course for the pivot all the way back towards A to push
Yeah,
and
best
pull
region in the world. You want
intact.
to rewind that?
Inserted. He's playing forward as well.
Look
up to
at
the doors,
Dante's
but you
dumbass.
utilize
Look
your
at
hands. Sadak
Dante's
close
dumbass. Can't do
quarters,
anything.
The blind.
Get shot at from
These
stairs.
players
Dante's whip around.
Just barely
No
navigating
calm.
it. Somehow
No calm.
Sadak's
No
got
calm.
2. Leaf though.
Stairs. You know what? I get shot at from stairs. I'm yelling stairs. Dante's
Inserted.
throws a stun. Look at his
These
dumbass.
players
Look at
just
his
barely
dumbass.
navigating it. Somehow Sadak's
Stuns
got
himself. Best Neon in the world. Fuck off, you
2.
fucking
Leaf though.
losers.
Inserted, and now
Get
course
the
for the
fuck
pivot all the
outta
way back
here.
towards A to push and pull intact.
MW definitely thought that the whole of G2 had rotated towards B there.
They're like,
Yes, still with the
Crew
splash,
versus
might be able to
100 Thieves
activate
is
in time.
extremely
Crew
behind, by the way. They're like Crew versus
being
100
ordered towards
Thieves.
heaven.
Crew, without a doubt,
Dante,
Crew. Yeah,
Silence.
we saw how
Waiting
that
to
got.
see what Les can get
Can't
done.
wait for them to eat shit in the morning.
Already maneuvering here.
Tell me how
Valen
it tastes
as well
good.
taking up residency over towards the B side of the map. Smokes are going to be sent out now, flying forwards, but Crew want to get a bit of a move on. Already a kill claimed with Leaf going down. Trent is largely on him, but he's already finished.
my
and
gosh,
now
just give them the
Valen
win.
from the side. Paranoia waiting primed and now sent flying forwards. Crew going to do this one now in a 1v2. Surely a tap to see if they can ice these fights, but it's all.
Oh, he's so
Valen,
mentally
where
deficient.
is
It's insane.
Dante?
He's so mentally deficient. It's insane. Oh my gosh,
Is
look
now
at
sent
this.
flying
Oh
forwards.
my
He's already
gosh, he's
finished,
so
and now-
mentally deficient. It's insane. He's so mentally deficient. It's insane.
Now, Valen from the side, Paranoia.
What
waiting
does he
primed
even
and
mean?
now
He
sent
threw the. Why are they looking here?
flying forwards. Crew.
They're looking this way.
They'll do this one now in a 1v2. Surely a tap to see if they can
Look at him look toward tree.
ice these fights, but it's all.
Oh my gosh, this dude. Holy shiz. Best Neon in the world. Best Neon. I know, I want you to eat your shitty fucking words. Now you're gonna swallow that shit. Because I had to put up with that fucking dumbass shit for weeks.
Now,
For
Valen
weeks of being.
already a kill claim with Leaf going down.
That
Trent
stupid
is
ass
largely on
shit.
him, but he's already finished. And now Valen
Dies
the side,
behind.
Paranoia
Throws the paranoia.
waiting
From
primed and now
behind.
sent flying
From
forwards.
stairs,
Crew.
by the way. Shoots.
Gonna do
From
this one now
stairs,
in a
by the way.
1v2.
Now in sight.
Surely a tap to see if they can
Kills.
ice these fights, but it's
Box,
all.
by the way.
Valen!
I don't know why it sped up
A
there.
1v2. Surely a tap to see if they can ice these fights, but it's
Nah, I keep pausing. Because this shiz about being the best Neon in the fudging world was fudging drilled into my head by multiple people. They're coaches, they're podcasters, they know more than you. They know shit. This dude, Dantes, is the fudging worst. The worst Neon, okay? They're gonna have to say that now. He's the worst. He immediately... Let's just go back to the fudging Leaf. Shooting this dude on stairs, mind you. No call. He stuns himself with his stun, leads Fade to die, and then he has no idea what he's doing there. He can sometimes hit a headshot.
all. Valen! Where is Dante looking?
Is this what Is this what rage bait feels like? I need to do this more often. Oh my gosh. Is this like being a manipulator narcissist is? Oh my gosh, it feels amazing.
What a round as well from. Where is Dante looking? City spike, but it's all fallen. Where is Dante looking? What
Where
a
is he?
round
Look,
as
he's
well
looking
from
at his
Valen.
career
After
in
he
tier
ended the
3.
first half with only 1 kill, he's absolutely come alive.
He understands
Four in
nothing.
that pistol, but
He,
you're right.
he's
What
probably
is Dante
mute.
looking at,
Did he
man?
think he no-clipped through the door?
The crazy thing is, all throughout that round, Brad,
He
I was
can
thinking
sometimes
to-
hit a
to
headshot.
tell you,
Congrats.
oh, Silence
So
has
can
still
I.
got his wall up in tree. They know for a fact that G2 cannot be in tree. And yet Dante's looking there as if
Did you hear that?
that
One more
G2
time.
cannot be in tree. And yet
Is
Dante's looking
Dante's
there
looking.
as if he's a woodpecker that has flown in and made a nest in tree. I don't understand.
Yeah.
See Josh's
There
reaction?
have been multiple moments. There have been a lot of good macro plays and demonstration and examples that these teams understand how to play Lotus, but
Leaf can't
there have
shoot
been
anymore.
micro moments where players are losing their heads a little.
Yeah, skew whiff. Well, with that, G2, they earn that pistol. They're biding their time here, anticipating an macro play by Crew.
Double 6-7.
This is really their bread and butter on Lotus. To be honest, is a lot of these contact plays, and a swing
How about you
actually comes
hit
up
a
with the
shot?
result. Baby Bay.
Baby Bay. I hate
Take
this
it out.
fudging ghost pistol buy. I hate it so
Door
much.
opens up.
G2 have to pause here just in case
Yeah.
Crew were looking to swarm them at Mound. That's actually allowed a timing for them to be able to spread out around the rest of the map and anticipate the rotate.
Getting ahead of it.
Yeah, and this I think is one of the things that Sadak is doing best on this map.
It's
on
like
defense side.
fudging Sadak
Anticipating
and
where the
Les
attacking IGL is
were in a
sending the
ranked
troops.
match,
Devious
and they
triple
encountered
face from heaven.
Dante,
At the same
and
time,
he was
it's
straight
all
up
with
running it
classics.
down,
Okay.
but they were like getting
Looks
hit
in their
the picks
face,
off it
Fowler
because they're
forwards,
literally
once more, Jogs.
Les and
We'll have to see if he can
Sarhawk,
clear this one, essentially
right?
solo.
And they're like,
Nade
wait,
repowering and actually
you're
do
actually
significant
really
damage.
good.
A
And
little bit
he's
short of
like,
the mark and shy of it. Still, it
this
is
must be
softening up these
rage
Crew
bait.
opposition.
No, he didn't even
Still,
understand. He was
from
like,
the side, that's less as well onto the flanks once
do you
more.
want
This
to
guy's
play
taking
for
liberties and up
Crew
towards
and
it.
do the
This
same
is
thing?
Really just slapdash anything that they can throw
That
against
was his
this one.
reaction.
Somehow comes down to a 1v1 unless missed the exit opportunity, but Jorgamo, weak as anything. 20 HP.
He had to go ahead,
15
though.
seconds left. The spike is in the middle of nowhere, and it comes down to this timing. 12 seconds left. It's ticking down. Your opportunities are fading away with it. Just behind the box, he's missed it. And time is way too short. It has to be a full stick. Les! Oh my goodness!
Is the
Barely
worst shit
grasped
I've
the
ever seen.
opportunity in front of him.
Look, it goes to Giacomo
Crazy.
every time.
End
Are
of
you
the
seeing?
round.
Yeah, smile.
A
You're going to
smile
tier
goes
3 next
in
season.
front of him. Oh
Look at
my
Giacomo. He's
time
lost.
is way too short.
I've
It has
never
to be
seen a
full stick.
lost player like
Les!
this.
No!
Look at him look. He just goes for the fist bump. He goes like, this is him playing, this is him playing. After he dies, like, what are you doing? Do you have a brain cell in your head? I think you're AI. I actually think there's a good deal you're AI.
Barely
He doesn't have
grasped the
a thought
opportunity in
of those
front of him.
15 kills in his head.
Crazy. End of the round. A smile
Yeah, you gotta
breaks
smile.
out on
Look at his
Leslie's
smile. He's
face.
like, I'm beating
I mean,
frauds
he
right
is
now.
normally
I'm beating
quite a
frauds to
stoic
get to
guy, but
London.
he's gotta let out a little
G2
chuckle at
versus
that
Crew
one.
to get to London.
This
Keep
round,
in mind, keep in mind, keep in mind.
is
We, this is not the last time I'll pause it, by the way. We had Paper X, Global Esports for London, Full Sense T1 rematch for London. MIBR washed against the Lev. Washed G2 against Crew. Even EMA was better. EMEA, you had Vit versus Fnatic. Vit never beat them in like 6 years. I keep saying that. It's like 7 matches. Then you had Foot versus EF in a Turkey matchup. Extremely good series. What the fuck is this? Yeah. Like I said, if you're going to
incredible
franchise, just go to
macro play
America.
from
It's the
Crew,
easiest winner.
and yet they're barely
Yeah.
able to get it over the line because
see
they
that.
only have the classics. But they played the
he
defensive
just do
rotate
that?
perfectly. They
Yeah.
able to get it over the
Thinking. He stood behind a box. He stood behind a box.
line because
see
they
that.
only have the classics. But they played the defensive rotate perfectly.
Make him think he's a
faking them out,
genius,
push,
man.
rotate to A.
This
Bless
coach has
getting
said
really
nothing but
active on the push
vamos.
out as well,
That's all he says in
wrapping
coach
around
comms,
behind,
by the
as
way.
you would see from Leaf against any other team but G2 were too scared to do it.
Just
Now
get
the
a fucking,
economy is
just
in a
go
really
to Burger
wonky
King,
spot.
bro.
It's only Leaf that
Just
has a
find
hero
an
rifle.
application for
He just
Burger
sent
King.
it, revealed by the horns, and realized he had to respect that.
Considering how
Like, holy
tight the
shit, no
scoreline
one's calling me that? No one's shooting
and
that?
how
Leaf's just
strong
going,
both teams' record has been, I
and
think
getting double
Crew
scanned.
look like they do have the better read on how they want to play.
Store open.
Yeah,
That's gonna
nice
be cause for
Dantes.
concern, yet Leaf
Look,
somehow
bait,
almost
keep
there.
bait, beat
Gonna
bait.
get
I
control
told
of
you,
the rifle.
I told you, look at this bait.
Store
Look at this
record has
bait.
been. I think Crew look like
Look
they
at
do
this
have the
bait,
better
Neon
read on
jiggle
how they want to
peeking.
play.
Store open. That's going to be cause for concern, yet Leaf somehow
Sadak picks up the kill. Told you,
almost there.
literally
Trying to get
told you.
control with the rifles. You've only got the pistols now for the rest of the G2 squad. And just leave it into
Stupidest shit ever,
2v3. Softened up though. Sadak and Silence will go down to us.
Oh yeah, Valen is
breeze,
alive.
really,
I
at
feel
this
so
point.
good.
Plan
I
down
feel
for
so
Valen.
good. I put my
Not too
faith in
worried at all.
Valen.
He's
Who's playing like a
playing
fucking tier
riskily.
3 player.
realizing that, listen, we're already a player down. Might as well go for it.
Trent has also got the hard read that Les is going to go for the
He's
same
been
path.
packing multiple times.
Yeah, so he's really thinking about this flank. The problem is, he's miles away from the plant, but he's got
He's
a
got
kill.
a kill. Silence gone down. Valendo giving up a lot of access to sight in the process. The Prowler not receiving much in the process. All the way slipping from behind though.
Nice,
There's less
dude.
of that
Good
backstab. Now
position.
it's just down to Trent.
Good C's too.
Have a rifle in his hands. Needs to be held down by Les. Defended. Shots through the wall. Sadak
Baiting again.
returns though. With fire in his belly.
Baiting
Gets
his
that
teammate
defuse
again.
off.
That's the form that you've been seeing recently from Sadak. He is good for a lot of those 1v1s.
Oh yeah,
Trent
when there's a
himself
teammate
can be
behind him
very
baiting
difficult
his.
to deal with in a clutch
Yeah, he's
position like
baiting.
that. But the Crew IGL comes out on top this time. That though, there was only a single rifle that G2 brought into that one, and they actually did a great job of being able to push them.
Very close.
Sadak's alternating between gassing
Yeah, I
himself
just
up
become a
about his
baiter.
insane reads and then
Yeah, I've just become a
heaving sighs
baiter
of
like
relief.
these two.
Yeah.
Look at them
blame
baiting
him.
compared to the
3 rounds in,
cock.
not a soul
Look at
on
that
the
cock
A
right
side
there.
for the
Oh my
defenders.
goodness, what is this? And Crew, heavy focus being placed towards it again. Part of the playbook. They're going to contact up to the
Oh, they're
very
up.
final
Oh,
moment. But now
paranoia.
they're going to be swinging. Flash though. It's a counterplay from G2.
Oh,
to
look
try
at
and
him
hold
just
them
slide.
back.
Bait
Baby
again.
earns himself
Bait again
two.
for his teammate, by the
And
way.
what a third is, and they're going to anticipate that deep push. Silence forward, surely. He's picking up rifles in the midst of it, making all the noise in the world. Backs, turn, Silence. Silence, this is your time to shine! My God! It's a bit whiffy.
It's a mess.
Gives an opportunity.
Oh yeah, Trent and
will
Valen again. I
capitalize
feel so safe in
instantly
these
at that
guys.
with that trade. 1v2 now for MW to try and play himself into, but he's left guessing in terms of where this spike was landing.
Yeah, and he's going for the full wraparound play here. If he taps the door, he gives away his position, but he's going to go for it
No,
anyway.
Yeah. Playing this one fast and loose. Double up though from G2. Immediate breakage of the horns. A lot of util for MW to play with, so he gets acknowledgement. At least knowing where these players might be, but now spotting it. It's a high-low setup for G2, and how the hell do you navigate it? Requires individual brilliance. Tries to go for the wide face, but it's Valen who shuts it all down here. G2 refusing to stay down, really.
It's a crazy round for Crew to go for, I can't lie. They booked it out of C and B through a paranoia at those players over towards the boxes outside C. But they couldn't even get out B in the first place. So 3 players just instantly blinded. Really, really well handled by Baby Bay, I gotta say.
It's nice to see.
Did Valen
Baby
heat
Bay's
up?
making
Did
adjustments
Valen
even
heat
from the
up?
last
I
game that
saw
they
him with
played
8.
on Lotus. He was putting that deep wall down
Valen,
consistently
thank
on their
you, baby.
Lotus and getting
Oh,
punished for it
Baby Bay, why are
occasionally.
you
And now he's
blocking?
added in the extra little wrinkle, which
After
is
I
the
was
flash.
glazing
Yeah, the
your
flash was
Senti.
really nice. Blinded up those 3 A players that otherwise would have been sprinting towards G2.
Oh my gosh, Baby Bay, you're some
That
ass.
could be the round that turns the game back in G2's favor. Baby Bay's going to get closer and closer to an ult.
Every
as
team I
is Leaf.
glaze falls off.
they can
Every
mop up
player I
this eco
glaze
now.
falls off. I wouldn't be surprised if Primy in that series just completely fell apart.
Seen some devious things though with that judge. And Sadak surely doesn't go for the push here. My God. Very deep on the line. He's hoping to see if he can catch Leaf, who has been lurking here from time to time. C-Mount on control. Called for by G2. Vicewall does need to be baited out. Looks like Jorg going to be making a go of it. Manages
Nice.
to trigger it with Leaf, just trying to play off a lot of this sound cue and
Good job,
pressure.
Leaf.
Sadak earns himself a kill.
You did literally
as well,
nothing,
the
Leaf.
skating where
Thank
it
you
could
so
be.
much. Thank you
Horrible
so
position
much,
to try to
Leaf.
dig
Thank you.
Sadak out of. I don't think a B finish is on the cards here for G2.
Well, might not have too many options, to
Are
be
they
honest.
really going for it?
Might be the case. All here, Judge, to hold them all back. And this gun, again, I've said it.
Jorg has a nade. They might think about it.
Yeah, potentially. Prowler to fake some presence here. G2, they don't have a lot of use to see if they can clear. Jorg is thinking about it. One step ahead. Good level of awareness and immediately straight in there with a plant. Steel Garden's going to be used to buy some breathing room here, but it is against the eco. I mean, pistol rounds is really the pistols only what Crew really have to work with, and they're happy to just see if he can square up, take the fight. A lot of shots landed into the chest of Valen, but not enough to bring him down. 40 HP, forwards again. These angles are devious. He's able to find these
fruit
access
flying
towards it. 3 fights forwards and calling for the 3-2-1 swing. In control in the hands of G2. Well navigated.
Where's that skin?
Yeah, there was a lot of danger in that round after they identified the judge. I love that pre-fire clear from Jorgamo. Really smart on understanding where Sadak would have gone to, but you know, they were diligent about clearing out some other positions first. Still gets brought down into a
Valen's just farming
difficult
now,
situation. A pure 1v1
which is
towards
what we
the
need
end,
him
but
to do.
completely distracted player, and Trent picks it up easily.
Yeah, take your
A
time,
tactical
bro.
timeout here being called by Crew, because this next round is imperative. Here on Lotus, where both teams have played it 4 times, you have 8 maps of footage to look at. To Breeze, where you have 2, and honestly, one of them's not even that relevant.
It's an on quantity, right? So you want to secure the wins where you know you can. Lotus being that open and map could be a huge advantage to either side.
Crew do decide to deny that C ult orb. So they go fight
Very
bound
fast play.
at the beginning of the round. And now they might be able to put some pressure over here as well.
Yeah.
G2 are not wanting to be super committed though towards either of the ult orbs. Just playing things slowly at the beginning of the round.
Got some smokes faking like they could be lurking up. Scared of the potential that Crew could have pushed out. I mean, they made a lot of noise over towards C.
Valen's A pressure though has actually reopened Mound if they wanted to re-explore in that situation.
Prowler broken. Less is hard committed onto this line and leaves there with the operator. Well trained. Just comes down to the reaction times and just clips him into the shoulder. It's enough to do less in. Boombot to clear another level of it, and they're making sure to hide again. Full control. Orb's going to be picked up though, and that's going to be the signal to go forwards. Moving now deeper
That's
into
a lot
the
to
C side. It's
invest,
left
though.
completely vacant. Sadak flips a switch. TP's out, just seeing if it can be a cause for concern. Tracks a couple of attention.
Silver lining for Crew there is that 2 ultimates got used on an empty site, so they might be able
What
to
are the
retake this
fucking
4v5, but
comms?
G2 are in control for now.
We've seen Valen, the one trying to operate on a lurk timing up towards Waterfall. Sadak with that deep TP, but that was heard for. Now with that util out in his hands, caught completely unaware.
I don't know why we're
Rest the
not
Crew
saving
up towards the back
showstoppers
of
for
sight, and the position
after
surely
Fade
accounted for.
goes through.
Dante trying to work his way in.
Oh yeah, Dante
This
can
time
work his way
essentially doing
through.
it single-handedly. He's got MW just over the shoulder. Anything to help this one out, but G2 full control over all
Hey,
of the
maybe not. Look at our
extremities.
fudging
Dante's
wall.
just trying to exit out cleanly. Takes a head of Valen straight off, but they still don't want to make a play for it.
Leafs found so much value in this round with the op, and Jorg's a little push in to combine and pinch
Dude,
into
get the
Waterfall with
camera
Valen's
off
lurk.
his fudgy
It's very
doctor's
nice stuff
player.
from G2.
Yeah.
Really slow, controlled, and actually more spread out, and working the map a little bit more even than Sadak was on his attack side. A lot of Sadak's rounds started A, and you know, they figured out what they wanted to do from there. I think Valen came into this one with a very specific idea of freeing up Mound with the A pressure early on to let Jorg build up that ultimate. Very well crafted, and great value coming out of the tactical timeout, even though it was their opponents. G2 keep the momentum, and the score's level.
9-9. On a map that could be the pivotal one.
First rubble fight of the map so far.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of teams, they don't like to all in these days. Util's essentially at a premium, and you don't want to give away the game to your opponents to cause them to react in a different direction. So Crew do go for the contact plays, but the Seas connects. Onto a lot of them, the Tendril's going to be swinging out, and the Haunt is dealt with. And towards the top though, that's a huge reveal, and Valen spray control straight there. Trying to anticipate where these players may lie. The Prowler points directly to his mark.
And maybe that is a prime demonstration of why a lot of these teams don't want to all in for those rubble fights. Because G2 dismantled them, the Seas and the Horn. The value from Trent was superb.
Beautiful util. Big advantage here for G2. They call for the pause once more, almost at that minute mark, waiting for now. But time could be a problem if they wait.
Bro, this device, just on both sides, this device has been invisible. I'm not gonna lie, this device has been invisible on both sides. I don't know why I was glazing this shit.
Valen and Trent Down and out for the count, lined up entirely in silence, just activating. Leaf with that operator, goes for the swing, but he's low as anything in the process. Spike in his midst. He'll be able to make a move, perhaps. Well, he's got about 30 seconds, second guessing whether he could run away. Potentially trying to sound bait here, but in a 1v2, it's an impossibility for him, and this was a G2 with the advantage.
They had a huge advantage.
Oh,
in
he
this round,
missed the
and yet
stairs.
Lee-
For sure, he's
sorry,
dead.
Les has come up with an unbelievable play.
Rifle picked up. All the sound being made in the world here. Leaf just hard commits this time.
They're giving him a lot of respect, but they're fast on this one.
Yep. And Leaf not expecting that the players could be wrapping all the way around there. So, Crew, they find a way back in.
I mean, that's a round that is all on an individual, to be honest with you. This off angle that Les plays in Blue Room is beautiful. The opening is all well played by G2. All of this stuff is really lovely. That off angle, we've seen
Nice,
Baby Bay
dude.
play it. Now we're seeing Les play it. Good for a lineup. Unexpected. People are normally thinking about
I
the
love not
left-hand side of
considering
that
anything.
angle. And dude, this guy's got 24 kills.
He's unbelievable. It's demonic.
Oh,
form
he's
right now.
unbelievable with
He's
that
got a
cock
KD
in
of 2.
front of
He's
him.
24 and 12 after 19 rounds.
I love
That's
when I have like cocks in
exceptional.
front of me that just throw their lives away so I get kills.
Just to give you an idea of how
When
good
the enemy team
individual
doesn't
form
check shiz,
is across
They
these
just shoot
teams.
down door and go for it. I love that. I love when
That's
that
not
happens.
earlier.
Right? I'm so good at the
Show,
game, bro.
really, you've got some of the best in America's.
I
Really.
love baiting people so
battling against
much.
each
I
other
love
for-
being like the bottom of first
One of
bloods.
our spots.
Economy's being pressured here by G2. They've got double Guardian coming into this one.
I'm looking it
It's
up.
not the greatest if they wanted to play around a pit.
No. Making a lot of noise over towards C-Mount. It's been a lesser defense across the board,
Well,
I
he
would say, Crew.
He didn't get it there. I think
Yeah,
he was looking to
hoping-
try to bait the wall, but the wall might actually be offset just like the tiniest bit further than he was expecting.
Looks like it. A little bit further forwards. The evolution of the Vice Wall. Sometimes we're seeing it all the way back. Teams getting better and better at trying to bait it out. The slow play from G2. Caution can be a good thing, but we saw
I'm
in
getting
the
the
last round,
official article. What are first bloods in Valorant?
being turned
What do you
against
think
them.
it
This
is, you
Saturday being
dumbass?
Very brave. A lot of spam being sent out flying forwards. A Prowler.
Does
Paranoia in
first
exchange
bloods
forwards.
matter
Like,
that much?
essentially
What
trying
do you
to posture
think?
like he's got
You're
bit of a
turning a
stronger defense, I think,
5v5
Bold,
game into
than
a
it actually is. It is just
4v5.
him on A, so if
You
he goes
think it
down, could
matters?
be
You're playing a
problems. TP,
4v5.
try back out. Immediate call for that one. It's a deep TP as well onto the other side of things, but Sadek falls, and that will crack open the A site.
I know.
Great TP from Valen as well. Goes over towards Tree. The Crew left in a 4v5 to try to wrap things up. Do we
I
see
don't
the
even
pit
know what's
deployed
happening
here as
here.
well?
Perhaps he's got it in the back pocket.
How do you find
All
this
the way up here.
information?
Les is alone.
VLR, which I
ISO trying
can't
to take
check.
these spikes.
Awesome.
Jorg perhaps squaring
Awesome.
up, making a go for it. Wall up though gives an opportunity for Crew to potentially walk up, take some more space. The stun is good, fast lane forwards and just sitting inside the stun, just looking for signs of life. Jorgamo really tangling with them, and the pit is going to be pulled out anyway.
And that's a sign for Crew to back things off and just allow the score to once again draw level. G2 coming out with a
Exhausted, man.
really nice acceleration play in this round.
I
And
drank
Valen
in the
again just
freezer.
going
I'm
through
too
all
tired
of
to
the
get it.
checks that you need to see from a top IGL playing on Lotus, right? There is pressure over towards C early on, and he did miss the bait on the wall, but he stayed towards C, chose a different timing at the same time as his team was Viper walling out to get back into rubble. He chose to trip the wall on C, and that makes it really
Did you see
difficult
my
for Crew to figure
background
out where is this
changed?
ending.
Yeah.
Is this
I
a
love
C
it
re-hit
cleaned.
where they're faking the A re-clear, or is this an A hit where they're faking the C wall?
And especially when he has the ult as well to rejoin them.
Yeah, it's really, really well called. And you could see Sadak here in an absolute scramble, because as soon as the pace increased, he couldn't hold on. He ran out of utility by that point.
Big ults online though for Crew. It is 10 to 10 even for now.
I think Jorg's ult, though,
Yeah, we're
has the
completely
possibility of being a real
I'm completely
asymmetrical
cooked
advantage
after
for
this.
G2. That's not one that Crew are
I'll
ever going
put my
to
fingers in
not
my
running
ass
the
or
race.
something.
So if Jorg can get up to it, it could really crack into one of these sites.
Look at where he just stands on
Walk up for
mount.
now. Crew
He has no idea what
holding
he's
it down.
doing.
Less. Now going to be broken. His team has C-Mount control, so it doesn't need to worry too much about this one, but it is being cleared largely. Horn's going to be broken, spotting signs of life as well. Paranoia held. Sadak wants to go for this one, calling for it now, but a sees beautiful play cooked up by Crew. Proactivity is the name of the game. They're jumping, chomping at the bit for the chance to
make
draw
it
blood
easier
and
for him.
more. Kills going their way.
Well
Talking about with the
well recognized
worst
by
Legend
G2 that
double
they should take the
satchel I've
fight
ever
into
seen.
mount and take the whole of the seaside. So it's an exchange.
Missed
You're down a
everything
player,
else.
but you grab a
fast
site.
reaction. Yeah, the knife was going to be committed here. Not too sure how many players, if any at all, that it did catch onto.
Oh, Baby Bear's gone for a bad plant here.
Yeah, it's all the way tucked into the corner. There's no play from G2 to try and fight for backside controls. Everybody on the individual timings, looking to see if they can take it themselves. And Leaf can
Yeah,
only get
keep
the one.
feeding him.
Dante
Keep feed
Sharp
him an ace.
shooting on display.
Feed him an ace, yeah.
Still
Ult.
guarding. There is a
Ult.
possible
Send
play
every
out
ult.
towards the back. That's Util in the
Oh,
hands
too
by
bad. Last
Caught
doesn't want
unaware,
you
and it
to
just
ace.
leaves it all to Baby Bay. Impossible spot to be in.
Baits,
Still,
by the way.
Dante's going to be taken out, top of the box. Angle
Gosh,
here.
you're so ass, man.
Silence, just doing spins in the air and avoids the spray down to Baby Bay.
The two
His
of Silence
region
and
is
Less,
unbelievably
they do
ass.
work together
I
to
can't
close
believe
that one out.
I'd
As
be
daft
staying.
as it looked
I'd
from
be
our point
staying.
of view, Silence
I'd be
is jumping
staying
in there
wasting
to
my
play
time
Less
watching
in
his dog shit
and guarantee
region.
that they could get the trade. And the Steel Garden was the thing that got Less's first kill,
Look at this shit.
pushing Valen back into that spot. That's a really nicely played round too. Great little trap. Paranoia
Nicely
is so
played
good
round.
from
Has
that
this dude
position
ever
of power.
watched Pacific?
Switch.
Has he ever watched Pacific?
And Crew, they are barely maintaining the lead, but they still have it.
1 for now, up to 11.
Economy's not broken though. G2, they're holding on. They've got rifles, and Jorg's one away from a showstopper.
A similar game plan. Crew very heavy hold. DTP may have been heard. Dante forwards again.
Brother, he has
All
no
reveals
idea
it,
what's
though.
happening.
Position accounted for. Puts up the stun, puts up the wall. Fakes like he could be disengaging, hearing a scuttling of footsteps, but still holding his ground. The rest of G2 though looking to react.
Look how fast Les is to go and support Silence on the other side of the map though.
Wow, look how fast
This
he is.
one of
He's
the things
only
that
like
Crew
a
are
minute
amazing at.
late.
It's just getting ahead of the attack and rotates. And that's why this fake with the spike as they possibly look to go back into C could be so good from Valen.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Leaf, he just walked straight past the wall. Finds a corner to play in with the Prowler being broken
Leaf,
as well.
you're being
Definitely feels like
sacrificed. How do you feel
could
about
be
that?
real pressure with the rest of the team waiting behind it.
Yeah, what a sick bait actually here
Yeah.
from Valen. They've really played Crew.
The whole team, whole squad, Crew just being attracted towards it. And
Jorg
now,
uses his ult again on an empty site.
Holy shit,
It's
Jaw,
not
you were
that
the
bad. I mean,
worst MF I
it
have
looks a bit
ever
silly,
seen.
but G2 just making sure that even if they hadn't played Crew's defensive rotates like a fiddle, they'd be able to clean up any anchor player that was left behind.
yeah, better safe than sorry. Leaving Leaf in this insert position. That wall being baited out.
Leaf
There
hit
is
anything.
no exit there for Dante, but he is
Leaf
able to
hit
get out
anything.
anyway. Finds his way past it, the wall.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
Ball
Baby
being
Bay hit
flipped
literally
open.
anything.
Baby Bay's
I
got his
literally
open sight
glazed
lines
your
now, and he's
vines.
link it up with the rest of his team. Him and Valen, they combine their might. And Crew just trying to activate as well. Off onto this retake. There's a smoke in their face, trying to take the fight past it. They're not set up, not primed for it. Valen on top of it
Thank
all.
God, they didn't
this
even
guy's
need
shooting
timeout for
today,
that.
and G2 11 to 11. Not to
It's
be
not like we
outdone.
had his timeout.
I mean, this is the kind of game you want to see when you've got Valen versus Salah.
Yeah.
Them manipulating each other's rotates, playing around with the expectations and the reality. So many times here we're seeing Valen find an empty site by faking the pressure across A and C. I mean, he has just been so
Alright, last
difficult to
time.
read in terms of where he's been going. And Sadak's now going to have to take this second time.
I like a bit of a contact play on their defense when they're on an eco. Seen this many a times. We'll see if they end up showing presence. Just a haunt. Walking up. Praying that Dante can be set up. He's got that Bucky in hand and there's plenty of targets waiting
Nice,
behind
dude.
it. Leaf trying to shut them down. Still big reveal. TP. It just clips into the wall. Leaf
GG, we win.
puts them down to the grave.
I didn't even see the other one to say, but
Gently at
whatever
last. This
the
is
fuck
G2.
Dantes was doing, like, you
Driving
like
seat
through
now to bring this
here.
one to 12.
through here as Neon.
Great
You can't
control from
just
the guy.
go here and like stun.
You
Well,
might
you
slow this
literally
down and just
TP'd every
ensure that
single
they're all
round.
three synced up
That's what
together,
Omen
'cause it would be a
does.
disaster
At
if
the start
Silence
of the round,
clashes
you
one
take
away.
A main
But
pressure,
we can see
Omen
he's on the
TPs,
entire opposite
other
side of the
dude
map.
breaks the haunt, Viper wall comes through.
As I said, G2
to
not
block
being in
it.
the lead since round 2. Steal it away at the final
You know why
moments.
the Viper wall comes through? Hey
gonna get
Dantes,
up
do you know why the
to
Viper wall
potentially
is
be the
here?
first team to beat
It's
Crew
so
on this
the
map.
other team can't shoot the fade when it lands here to scan the Omen
Still wondering
TP
where Silence
here
could
or
be.
here. So
Couple
you
of
can
taps
slide
on
over
Nara.
here.
This time a full committal.
You just saved, dude.
I like the
Look at
idea
this
that Joel
dude.
thinks he can work up to
Dude
another
played on
showstopper.
2G,
I mean, he's
by
been
the way.
playing great.
The Ascension
the
team in
plan there, like-
2024?
Yeah, how many more kills is he
Can
gonna
you
get?
name one dude? Not the dude on
Silence.
live, he doesn't count.
Making a lot of noise
He
here.
got carried.
Gives the acknowledgement. G2 now just set up to swing
By the
off of
worst
Leaf's contact.
fudging.
Silence. Seems like there wasn't a level of awareness, but he just runs at them anyway.
Knife.
Yeah, knife,
Knife
out.
out.
Straight into the maw.
Verno's somewhere in a hallway shivering.
We probably shit on them on Breeze, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably going to be a one-sided breeze match. Like, Dantes has no idea what he's doing.
In the perfect position to shut this play down. Took an early timing.
Yeah.
And as Crew tried to punish the other players, coming through that choke point, he's there. He's there. He's the safe pair of hands that they need. And despite Les dropping 27 kills in this map so far,
Don't
it's
bring
G2
that shit up again.
up to map point.
On the precipice.
18 of Dante's deaths is a kill too less. So you subtract that
G2
off
start going
Ashes
in the
when they were
opposite
baiting
direction.
him.
When they were feigning towards a rubble, and then as soon as the pit was thrown up, maybe they feel like they need to go and apply some pressure in that direction first. Otherwise, you're going to be running into two players no matter which site you hit.
Yeah, does allow Crew, like you said, I mean, they can stack heavy over towards away from the pit.
They have
You can rip
whatever
Baby
it's called, I
ultimate, try to
forget.
pressure him, but Les is still going to have some
Showstopper.
opportunity to take you
It's
down
the, it's
inside.
the
him.
I mean, this is a
freaking
devious
Vi
amount of
ult.
gaps and corners here.
Vice.
Definitely thinking
Yeah,
about
I
the
told
box.
you.
I think about the old secondary to it. Sees, nade, rebounding, steel garden, all going to be used to try and push Les away, but he still stays remaining inside the pit with the wall up. Just given a bit of a safety net.
Does he know that Jorg is here? In
Now,
already?
Woods, perhaps potentially here. Jorg is trying to really just sail forwards. A slight pocket to play in. Leave just dividing and conquering. Forwards again, though. The rest of G2 looking to see if they can put their mark once more.
You're gonna
onto this
use
round
Paranoia
and
this
seal
early.
up this map entirely. Paranoia sweeps Bay Bay, going to be finished though. Chopped down at the knees by NW. 3v3.
They might be cooked.
Call for the pause. Crew playing with a bit of patience.
Why are you
TP.
ulting?
Going to be used. Sadak just trying to obfuscate.
Holy
Contend with
shiz,
it.
I'm losing my
Threats like
mind.
they could be on the flank, and now they can put all of their attention forwards.
What are
Trace
you
is being
ulting?
Whittled down, a Nightfall now being used. The Decay catching, at least onto both. MW and Silence, they can't hear
If
a thing.
G2 throw this
Rely
round,
on
I'm
the
gonna be
IGL
astonished.
To be their ears. Smokes in their faces.
Just ulted in place and then
Obstacles
shot.
denying them a chance to get involved here into an
They're
even
gonna lose
fight,
this
but
round.
there it is. Sadak actually finds his one. Still, these players are being chipped down, and Crew, anything can really bring them down at this point. Just trying to bait and switch. Trent!
Thank God,
He's already
Trent's.
doing the damage.
Thank God
Just
Trent's a
3
little
kills in a
demon.
round. Might be looking for that fourth to put the finish and a
fucking go,
flourish
Trent.
towards the end.
Let's fucking
No
go.
Texas G2s.
These guys are
And
fucking
look what
dog
that
shit.
means to them. Van and
Show
Trent
them.
immediately
Show
off their
them,
feet.
Trent, who was
That is
right.
the first defeat
Daddy's
that Crew have
right.
had this stage. Home ground taken away of Lotus. They were 4-0 here, and now both teams 4
I need to know Crew's play.
For Crew to stay alive in this match here. Obviously
Yeah,
their
Crew
run
are
is
completely
not over
cooked.
if
You
they
got
do end up
Trent on
losing this,
Fudge and
so just go down
Breeze.
to
You're
the
so
lowers, but
cooked. Get ready for the Diddy show.
Early on though.
Oh, they're playing the
One way.
KO meta too. Oh,
Pops
just
up,
shiz
it's a
on
real
them.
fight past
Just
it.
shiz in their mouth, bro.
Crew given essentially free reign. A knife against the back of the pyramid as well gives him a lot of acknowledgement, and no one's really hard anchoring towards it. The wall and the high tide is going to be
Yeah,
used pretty
Dantes
early,
has
though,
no
by
idea what
G2.
that wall is, by the
Try
way.
and see if they can get this through, and Jogamo just caught completely unaware on the Neon.
Yeah, totally on his own.
Way out of the open.
The rest of
and
his
now-
team looked like they were setting up for a retake.
Yeah. High
Yeah,
tide
Jogamo
dissipates.
is
Less though.
on a different planet.
Forward
Someone
approach
slipped him
is very well being
edibles.
contested, but no clearance at all into the corner. These G2 players really being caught and left unaware. I've seen these fights taken out into the open.
keep
still
taking ones,
offering
Crew.
themselves up. It's
Keep
Dantes
taking
seeing
ones.
if he can square up, and the reactions off the bloody charge.
Just
3
give him
kills
it.
immediately ripped away, and they know where
Look at
his
him
last
run with his
remains.
knife out. He has
Sadak
no idea what's
be the
happening.
one to do Trent in, and that's a pistol round for Crew. It's all he needed.
It's another good beginning here. Crew take the lead on G2's map pick. I'm
Just
a bit
keep taking
confused
ones,
as to what was
G2.
going through Jorg's head there.
Let's just
Maybe a
50
comms
everything.
issue,
Let's just
maybe
50
a-
everything.
I don't know. I mean,
Walk
a
through,
lot
look
of
at
the
him
meta
just
in
run
Americas
with a
right
knife.
now is that people are playing very heavy retake.
Look at him
on
stand up. He has
Breeze.
no idea
And
where
not
he
just
is.
on A, but on
They
both
got to do with the
sides.
Alzheimer's on
You're
the Fudge
seeing
and Sage.
almost every team that is running Harbor on this map playing sometimes both sites for retake. And in that kind of metagame, it's a bit unusual to see Jorg poking his head above the parapet and getting it ripped off before the rest of the team is ready.
Brother,
A lot of
you
teams
cannot
in
watch
America
the last map and
these
say
days at least
Jaw
be
has like
forced unaware.
any
That
brain
blind is
cells in
quite
his head.
nice.
Less on a
Thorn.
really early timing on the backstab through double.
Yeah, that's Dante's for you.
Still is a significant amount of damage here. Doubled up inside this smoke of G2. They overplayed themselves, overstepping it. Trent with the right clicks will be at least finding that one less. Taken out and traded. He's a sitting duck at this point, using the stars to see if he can creep a little bit closer. The plant
One more kill.
committed.
Super deep wall.
Yeah. But a watchful eye as well onto
Ooh,
areas
one more
where
kill.
G2 could be waiting.
Nice.
Smoke dissipates, and clean connection there from MW. Bulldog in hand acquires the upgrade.
That's a nice idea there towards the end. Trying to double face with a stun, but Crew clean it up. This was a really early time. We're 10 seconds into the round,
Sprinting.
and Les is already looking to pinch you from mid. And normally if you're running a 4-1 exec, the 1 is slow and just trying to use the distraction of the rest of the pack. But Les is taking these more aggro timings. MW one away from an ultimate. I wonder if they
I don't know
want
if I get to
play
sleep
for
after
that,
this.
some
If I'm
kind of
like drink in the freezer.
set Hunter's Fury take.
Too
could
tired to
distract
get it
the
out.
Dante's exec.
We'll see. That's a rapid fight to be taken, but the stun is pretty good from Jorg. There's a lot to slow it down, and Dante's going to be taken out. Double doors is to be accounted for. Oh my god,
Good
an
to
80
know
of feet.
Valent's still dog
It's
shiz.
obliterating Valen.
Yeah, very close. MW does manage to get that ult orb. So
Like, just think, we're
Hunter's
gonna
Fury
have
online
a
for the attackers, but early
G2
play
versus
with the
Lev
flash and the dart.
in the upper
not paying
bracket to see who
dividends.
goes to grand
Devious
final. Can
angle.
you believe that?
Valen's low anyway. Might as well just make a risky play. Left is a couple of pot shots. See if he can drag attention. Soften up the A side. Make it a little bit easier to hit into. Does he account for Jorg though? Get Nancy perhaps onto the off
Please
angle, but he
sleep,
just spots out
man.
of positioning. Left though. Going to be fading it out. Glide to the side. Smoke up, and Jorg reinserts himself. But Les has got that awareness. Incredibly. So, I mean, how does he even account for that one? Still, he's looking to see if he can create a bit of an opening now for the rest of his team. One-man army. Hunter's Fury now going to be committed. Off to the side. Valen being cleaned up. Out towards the back of the side. Trent waiting for that second burst of things.
I'll
But
take a
Les
Hunter
just times up
Fury.
his swing alongside it.
Yeah, that's really clean.
30 seconds
Push
left.
them into a 2v2 and the bonus. Les,
Stinking
That's
everybody,
the
man.
Phantom nerf.
his aim's like a magnet.
Yeah, he's like a wrecking ball right now, but finally brought down to his knees. Leaf takes him out. Baby Vado dropped down to 10 HP as a result of this one. Still very much winnable for MW. Just shots potentially baited. A swing through and trade intact there. Leaf eventually seals it up, but a costly one against the bonus.
Yeah, Geet. We're gonna have to
Definitely.
do this tomorrow and not get
G2
spoiled by
get
Pacific
themselves on the
somehow.
board, but I think
I don't
Les
know how.
proving that he is going to be a problem on this map.
Yeah,
Go sleep by one of my
At the moment,
videos, I
he's
guess.
just running
Tired.
around in mid, uncontested.
I'll
like
sleep
he's
myself
on
while I
a
sleep.
playground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
When
take a
Jorg went to the
narcissist quiz
side, he
quickly.
slid backwards away from Les.
I might be
He
an
didn't
actual
make it as difficult as
narcissist.
he wanted.
Of all the quizzes I've took,
This
I think
Brazilian
narcissist is
beast
the
of a
one I'm
Sentinel
gonna
player.
ace.
Look at G2's eco.
That's all.
This dude just won the round.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this?
The damage being done. I mean, it was a hefty bonus dealt by Crew.
Oh,
Even if you
God.
don't win it, you're essentially the long con.
No, it's a shocker
20
here. as well,
questions,
'cause
3
G2 are on
minutes.
minimum loss
I often
bonus, so
fantasizing about
their economy
I
online's
often
gonna be a nightmare
fantasize
from
about
here.
having unlimited
Boys,
success,
though,
power,
that's
or
a
beauty.
Jogamo!
Who doesn't?
Stun. Lay it down
I
to the
deserve
feet,
to
but
be
he doesn't.
treated
Spin
with
second
the utmost
player, perhaps,
respect,
but finally getting a grip onto it.
regardless of the
Les, though,
circumstances.
earned himself a kill in the
What?
process, and he doesn't go
What
down
the fuck
for
do you
it.
mean? I can't stand another
Great
person is
opening.
the
Jorg
icon
might
up
have just
there.
saved them.
I don't know if
Crew
I make a
with no
good
map
leader,
control,
bro. I'm
3
rarely
players
IGL.
bundled up in mid.
I get angry when I don't get what I want from
Gonna have to
others.
shoot their way out of
Are
this
we
one.
talking in a Valorant sense?
Clearance. Good level
Then
of
yeah, that
awareness out
just
towards
pisses me
double doors
off.
there. They get a kill, but
I
they
get
don't rush
annoyed if
into
another
anything.
person steals the
Meanwhile,
show from me.
some flanks
I
occurring.
couldn't care
Silence is
less.
ahead of it.
It's hard to
Aim
show my
well trained,
vulnerabilities,
locked in.
Tyler. No
He can do
shit,
this
bro.
one well, quite a lot,
I
apparently.
like to show
That
off.
gun is
No.
thoroughly out of reach. Spike
I have a lot
forwards,
to
looking to
learn from other
disengage, but that is
people.
a hell of a sight line. He's got to scurry and run all the way
No.
back, but he's played Baby
I'm not
Babe.
satisfied until I get everything I
That's not
deserve.
what you want to see.
What do I
Couple of straight
deserve?
shots,
I deserve
MW.
nothing.
Regen armor kicking in.
But what do I want?
Tank one
is
more shot,
everything.
one more shot to the body.
I mean, it's not a complete disaster. At least Baby Bay gets away with his life.
30
Yeah.
seconds left.
2 bullets left. Oh my god.
They
that's
are
good
Not
timing
satisfied
again. These
until I
players
get
are
everything I
caught
deserve.
unaware this
How are we
time.
treating this
Snaps to it,
question?
the cranium of Les
Like I'm
taken
willing
out,
to work
MW now
hard
left to scramble.
for what I
Making a lot of noise, and he
want.
gives away
That's
the game
different
to
from
leave.
deserve, I guess.
Beautiful
I
work by
take pleasure
G2
in the
midst of their
failure of
work
my
with scraps and
rivals.
odds and ends.
Now,
Yeah,
rivals
you can
is a
see
good
that they
word
went
here.
for way more
Because
risk
that's
than they
strongly
usually would,
agree.
because the
It
value
was
for
if it just
paying
was like
off is way
from
higher
like
in this
right
situation.
regular
You expect
people,
the
then
first
no.
round
But
anyway. Why not
rivals,
go for it? Do we really need to see
we're
this
in
one
an
again?
esports
But he
situation.
redeemed himself.
I
Crew
expect
did not expect him
special
to go back in
treatment
for
from
another
others.
shot.
What does that mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I have Down syndrome or something?
You really did. You really did.
I start to feel badly
I mean,
about
Jorgamo's
myself
the
when I
hero in
go
that round, though, isn't he?
unnoticed.
Being able to get those first two at the beginning
Yeah.
completely changed everything.
I think I'll be
should
famous
have been.
someday.
Crew
I
getting
mean,
out to a sizable
like in
lead.
today's sense, like everyone goes viral. It's pretty hard not to have like a viral video. All I want is to be reasonably happy. Sure. There's different ways. I find it easy to manipulate people. Bro, gaslighting is so easy nowadays. I tend to disregard the feelings and needs of others, not needs. Like, bro, I'm not gonna disregard the need of a homeless person. Having authority over others is important to me.
That's going to be committed. No real
Kind
pushback
of.
whatsoever. It's G2.
It's nice being your own
What the hell
boss,
is
I will
Leaf
say.
gonna do in a spot
Not
like this?
taking
Just
shit
judge
from
in
anyone.
hand, baby bait.
When others
Moving
get a
forward with
sense
two players
of my
on the back
true
of the side,
needs,
all it
I
takes
feel
to
anxious
dismiss
and
it.
ashamed. Well, what are my true
Not much you can
needs?
do here, is there, Leaf?
I need
I don't
sex.
think so. If I'm Josh RT,
I need
I'm thinking
it.
about taking attack time out
Get
of
one
that
out
round
if you know what I
red,
mean.
because
Fudge.
Messy.
we
I'm a
didn't get to see the
21-year-old
impact
man
from Les, but it was
with fucking
psychological.
virgin.
Trent, you were talking
My
about it.
true
Trent
needs.
would normally be
We're
throwing
talking
a
like
Hunter's Fury
Valorant
here to play
sense.
off the contact
I
of
need you
Jordan.
to just
And
go in
instead
and
he's
die for
trumpeting
me.
double doors because he's that worried about Les taking an aggro timing in the first 5 to 10 seconds of
I'm
the
an
round.
open book.
So,
If I
you
ruled the
can't have your
world, it would
normal
be a
A
better
defensive
place.
setups
No,
working
I
because you're
would
that
like.
afraid of
You
the
don't
lurker
even
through
want to
mid.
know.
You've got to change something.
Yeah.
You
A better
really
place
do have to
how?
fundamentally shift your defensive setups. Josh isn't going to hit the panic button just yet.
Probably, yeah.
But they're down on another eco, or like
I'm
weird
right in the
scrappy
middle.
half by. It's going to be another opportunity
Very
for,
low-
you know,
low
someone
in
else
the
to take
middle.
some risk.
And G2, they were taking risks. It paid off for them. Still, we're seeing
You
how
are somewhat
Crew
narcissistic.
end up tangling with this
Your
one. They've already
results
put
may
themselves a
indicate
nice
that
early
you're
kill.
self.
Allen going down.
Whoa, what is that word?
Rifle in the hands of Jorg as well. It's a lot to navigate if you are Crew.
Let's
He's choosing
ask
not to
AI.
take that timing. They're clearing him out just in case he went for something aggressive. But this time there isn't as much chaos around the map. Now, they are a bit more in control of the round compared to the last time that G2 had a weaker buy.
They know that,
Making
right? Because last
something
time, I mean,
or
G2, they were
someone
just
seem
running the
bigger,
mockery, right? Deep pushes.
more important,
a
or
lot of
more
risk being
powerful
taken,
than they
paid off
actually
in the bottom of
are.
the round.
We can see pings over towards the A
Egg
site from
grand
I'm wondering about these double
izing.
thawns that are being
Egg
placed at front site, whether they
grandizing.
tangle anyone up.
Egotistical
Going for double doors here, but they're being
You
sliced up, split
egotist.
up by it. Let's see how
or
Crew deal with it now. They're
manipulative
listening.
at times. You may struggle with empathy, humility, and a realistic perspective of yourself and others. Your relationships may suffer as a result. I don't care, bro. All I need you to do is shut up and don't say anything stupid. How much did I miss off on? You just don't say anything stupid to me.
Peraí, deixa eu pensar. Aqui, achei. Achei. Achei.
You guys got shit
Tá
on.
horrível, viado.
Não, tá bom, tá bom. Tá bom. Eu dei 70. Relaxa, tá muito longe. Quando ele faz o clique.
Well, listen, Leaf has somehow found himself in a 1v2, but rapidly approach now off onto the flank. The time ticking away, a lot to clear, and not a lot of time to do it. Up towards double doors, less once more being that thorn in their sides. And this guy, he's in the walls for them, and he's in their minds.
He's a beast. He absolutely is a beast.
He's
If
the
you've got the
baiting
rest of the team
beast,
that are
so
willing to
stop
put
that
their bodies
shiz.
on the line so that
Like
Les
when
can
people
trade
say
them out
stupid shiz like that, that
in
gets on my
spots
nerves.
like this. Look at that. Dome's valid. And here, there's two players with rifles.
What'd I just say? Baiting
Walks
us.
through. One of them
Literally
dismisses the
bait the
second.
shiz out of Dante.
Jorg and Baby Bay definitely could have been a problem for them to deal with on that A
I'm
defense.
not worried.
But
It's a
Crew
tank
navigated
size
quite well and
breeze.
Take back
We're
control
G2
of
and we
breeze,
picked them out.
even though G2 had that nice thrifty earlier on.
We just need like 5 and we win. 4 is
Chance
fine
of
because we're
cemented. They
G2.
haven't explored over towards B much at all. Ice Wall could do a lot now. It's going to be stopping. Dante's going to be moving past this one, but the rest of the pack is going to be way ahead
Hey, Baby
of
Bay,
him.
can
And
you
now we're gonna
show
see it.
up and
Hunter's
like
Fury
show
has
them
spent
why
on the
I
attacker's
placed
side
the
here.
shiz out
MW
of you?
looking to see if he can pave away. It's awkward stuff. Nobody can really
you.
sit still and take these spikes, but Bebe does defend it, at least onto that avenue with Leicester Ray Boss removed. Maybe there's a chance. Hunter's Fury their own. Shock dart to pound. Don't choke Cagel this one. Of a panic attack, man. It's getting
That's
manic
insane.
here.
That's not even a cage all around.
Don't choke that avenue with awkward stuff. Nobody can really sit still and take
Like
these
you have
spikes, but
Harbor
Bebe
Ball,
does
you have
defend it,
Cove,
at
you
least
have
onto that
Vise
avenue with
ult,
Leicester
you have
Ray
Shock
Boss
Darts
removed.
coming in,
Maybe
you have
there's a
Hunter's
chance.
Fury, you have
their own. Shock dart to
Cove
pound.
Stun, you have
Don't
KO
choke
nade in the
Cagel
back.
this one. Of a panic attack,
It's not
man.
even that crazy, bro.
It's getting manic here. Jorgamo all the way onto the flank. That's a
That was
bad
not
play
as
now.
crazy as the
Ripping his way
Cagel.
across. And
The
why not a
Cagel
reckoning
clip is
throw it in?
crazy. Like that is so
Already
much shit.
G2, they can square up here nice and safely. MW's going to do a lot from this spot, but stunned down from the grave. Players can't really trade in time. G2, hold on. Tricky business. The plan is
Yeah,
here
bro,
for
it's not
MW
winning this
Cove.
shiz.
Will need to be spammed down. With it as aim reset,
That
he's just trying
Cove
to
is
see
so
if he can square
annoying.
it and find it. Surely the Cove not being broken at all. It's a full stick.
Takes
with
like a full
safety
clip
in
to break it.
mind.
That final situation shows you the power of the Cove in the retake. That's why so many teams with the Harbor are playing a retake style on this map. If you get into a 1v2 like that, normally the offsite positioning is so good here on Breeze.
We need to be like
Cove in
one
your face,
guy.
you've gotta
You need
expect
to
the
be
clip.
one
You've
guy,
gotta put yourself
literally.
out in the open to break it.
Because
And
it's
then
literally
Trent is
like a full
constantly
clip.
threatening that he could punish. Meanwhile, Valen is having a nice little time inside here.
It's like a full clip to break it. Where if you have 2 people, then it's
G2
15
coming out with a
each.
big one.
And it gets shredded. And then
Lots of ults
3, it's
expended.
like
G2 needed to be able to win
8
that one to
each.
stabilize
No,
the
not
fight.
8. 10 each, sorry.
They are looking to try to play A main a bit more aggressive than we see from other teams in Americas.
Yeah, deep into two players immediately getting involved into the Cove.
Once again, Trent forced to drone over towards double doors on a really early timing. 15 seconds into the round and he's still looking for less.
Yeah,
And where is this guy?
He's up and towards elbow.
Yeah.
Deep into Crew, bit of posturing. Vital's going to be used early
I don't know
on
how I'm
here.
gonna
Val
avoid
just lets this
specific
one rip. They're not gonna have
spoilers.
it for a B retake.
If I
Yeah,
get
that's a
spoiled,
bit
we'll just
strange.
watch the games anyway.
Again, the Cove though actually is
But
more
it's the
important,
best
and
of
that's a
5
really
tonight.
fast refresh.
I haven't even watched the other
Crew
2
looking
series. I have no idea
at
who's
double
in
speed with
Mars.
that. It's looking like Fort Knox
My
right
hope
now.
is Paper
Leaf of
Axe
the judge at the choke. Balls on
and
every direction. Double stars.
Global. I
Maybe there's
kind of
gotta
want
be careful
Crimmy
with
Grand
the
Finals.
poke
Who
out,
doesn't want to
expose
see them?
themselves one.
Ult's popped off though. It's going to be blinded deafened
Leaf, do you
whatsoever.
know
Leaf
where
is
you are?
twirling around looking for
Apparently he
targets.
does.
Finds 2 of them right when it mattered, but spammed down in the final few. Sadok does get that return.
Like,
Trade
imagine being
intact, but already
Dantes
that deep
and you
insert
lose
less.
this
It's just a
game.
menace now, big
The coach
reveal.
can't say
It's a
anything
half
about
ball,
you.
but flanks on flanks,
Because
and
you
Jordan
literally
already
did
is
what you were
Splitting out with his
instructed to
players
do.
might be Util out. Catching
The coach
Sadok
is like, hey,
unaware.
Dantes, you didn't do, like, coach.
I know where
I
Les's
literally
position was.
ran
He's
it down
pinged out
like
a little bit
you guys
earlier.
told me to.
Play this one
Ah, yeah,
solidly
I
with
guess you're
discipline
right.
forwards again, but what is going on here? Losing track of where these players might be. Spike,
Coach, I
irretrievable,
literally
though.
baited for less than
So,
Sadok so
Decent
many
mind granted
times.
here for G2, dragging it back up
you're,
level.
you're right,
Second
actually.
round in a row that Jorgamo has sprinted around on the flank retake and taken up this position in B window. Almost
Hey, if
as
Lust
the
can flank,
exec
we
is
can
coming
do.
through. He is there so early, way before the plant, 30 seconds on the clock, but
Spike down.
he's put crazy pressure onto Sadok and NW as they're trying to get back into the site. Crew are going to take a timeout as G2 draws it level at 4-4. The defensive setups on A, I don't think have been particularly working, but the more that Crew lean towards B,
Like, it's
G2's
less than Sadok.
anchoring
They have
with
the
Leaf
baiting
jumping
Dantes
inside
and then 2
a smoke
randoms.
Looks like
with the judge.
intentionally buying a judge.
Literally
I'm pretty
2.
sure.
I have
Most
no
of the time
idea
just
who
to
these
hold
guys
it
are.
back at a choke point.
And a coach
but
who
then
doesn't
also the
speak
retake stuff,
English.
you know, Jorgamo
Well, I
being
don't
on the
know.
flank, getting
I
into
don't know who the
putting
dude
that
in the
pressure
back
down.
is jerking off.
And the way that we've seen Valen play around the Cove, G2 look really comfortable playing B for retake.
He's
I mean,
giving
Fab's
himself
wanting
a
this
thumbs
situation.
up.
I'm
He has
telling
no
them to go
idea.
and abuse A a little bit more because
Yeah.
those A splits were a nightmare for G2 to deal with. If you commit that heavy to the A
I know
main
the
fight with 2
dude,
players,
what
they've
was
got
it,
their backs
Silence?
to double door. That's
Is
tough
from
for
Footing
Trent to hold.
2G. Dogs is
G2
Ascension
have been
team.
looking uncomfortable, I think, when the splits are coming through. Just from the A
2024
pressure,
Ascension,
where
the
Crew have been
comps
able to
were
level out a
crazy.
lot of these rounds,
You were
make it
insane for doing
4-4.
double duelists back then.
G2 back
I
in it,
miss it.
making it
I
even
miss it
here.
so
Seeing
much.
just one ult
And
online,
this
Cosmic
dude,
Divine as well, it's gonna be
Zera.
another tool
Who the fudge is
in the
Zera,
arsenal
bro?
here for G2 to work around, to play off of. It's a big one for the retakes.
Less up to 12 kills already. He has been a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, no slowing down.
He is determined to get to London and face off against Vitality, I suppose. What a game that would be.
Who? Baby
Unfortunately,
Ray?
Sadok doesn't get to play against Karmine Corp.
No.
More's the pity.
What are you talking about Vitality for?
Bit of an early take towards mid. Just open up the door, feigning
Who's
like
on
they could have
Vitality here?
multiple players lurking up, but it's just less.
I don't
Feels
know.
like that guy is just multiple players packed into one sometimes.
I want to go to bed though.
G2 trying to get a bit of a handle on it.
I want to
Seems
go
they
to
can clear him
bed.
out towards double doors. It's an important one. where this
Actually, I
fight
could
might
lay
go.
down.
Jorg is holding the right side of the door.
Yeah. Anticipating the
Yeah,
first
I
up
knew this was risky.
orb.
Not sleeping.
Avenue.
Going straight to
less
finishing this shiz, but I
for a
needed
chance to
to.
take this fight, but the game of time is just slipping straight through. Jorgamo.
Oh, there's
just
the
in the aim
last
in time.
flank.
He's there for it. Now for the A split, these walls
What should I
gonna be
make for
sent
dinner
flying
tonight?
sky high. Cosmic Divide on top of it. Crew are forward still. Stunted only for a moment by the Thorns. And now
I
looking to
went
see
through
if they can make their
pizza,
mark
went
even
through
further.
poutine.
Jormo's on an
Usually
island
repeat the
here, but
same
counter
thing,
spam pays
and I
off.
get tired of those
This trade
things,
is
and then
there.
I don't know
Well,
what to eat.
not there in time to see if
I
they
say
can
some random
support it.
shiz that I end up not
Shock
eating.
Raining down.
Well, they can fall back and play this as a more traditional post plan now. No Cosmic Divide, no Cove.
like a
How did
burger.
G2 play a really heavy retake style
I'll order
when they don't
burger
have
from
their
someone.
biggest tools for it?
Started towards the back to at least to try and stop them here, but these players are just holding it down. It's 3 of them. Open sight lines. Willing to opt in and out, peeling back into more defensive positions. Given access to the site, the spike is
Like
ticking.
right now,
Time
doesn't
pressure
matter,
mounting
sorry.
for G2. They've got to start to get a bit of a move on here, but he's shock dart sailing overhead. Baby Bay just inserts himself and announces himself to the conversation, but it matters not. It's MW to save today with a Red Bull clutch right when they needed it.
The time
Who is
pressure
that guy?
forced G2 to
Like,
get
who's
onto
that
the
guy?
retake. Otherwise, the trade may have been there.
no,
What
it's
a
because
Red Bull clutch
Baby's
for MW.
ass and missed his last shot.
You see, though, that even in this round, even when Les gets punished right at the beginning, actually the defensive setup.
Like, we just saw this. Can we see Baby Bay's angle, maybe?
Valen is anchoring as a harbor, which is like a cardinal sin, in my opinion. It is a straight-up sliggy red card. Like, you
Like,
are
who's that guy in the
seeing
back?
so
That
many
cream soda
teams
took out my
across
stomach,
the
by the way.
world right now,
Yeah, that's a
losing
fact.
their A rounds on Breeze because their harbor is
I gotta
anchoring
lay down,
on
actually.
site like Valen
That
was
cream
in that
soda
previous
completely
round.
destroyed my
And
stomach.
it's not a good position for the harbor to
And I
get
gotta
value.
get the
It's
drink
also
out of
not
the
a good
freezer.
position
Give me
if
a
you want to
sec.
be playing retake.
I'm not
And I
tricking
gotta
out, I
imagine that
promise.
Josh is telling him off here for
It's gotta
doing
be.
exactly that.
We've seen multiple rounds now where crew are putting their attention over towards A, and Jorgmo is just left spinning around trying to guess what his players might be, and he's
Yeah.
alone while doing it.
Well, he even picked up the early timing on Leicester.
Right.
You know, he did
Yeah.
as well as he
No,
possibly
but
could
I'm
there.
saying when they get into the A side, there's Walter is back.
Yeah.
No players are with him to trade him out when he's actually trying to take,
Yeah.
you know, the priority play, trying to take it towards back sight.
And the fact that you use Cosmic Divide to anchor the site rather than play for retake, and then Valen's dead, you know, no Cove, no Cosmic Divide, no possibility of retake there. In fact, it got closer than it should have been because of Baby Base 2K spray down. I mean, Crew are just going to keep hitting A until G2 prove that they've either got the retake or the defensive anchoring to stop them. And this round, the money is not there, it's odds and ends. They are thrifting for their weapons.
Good opportunity for crew to be able to cement
I am
themselves.
taking
a bit
off
of a
my
lead.
pants, though.
Been playing against these Ecos of discipline after they lost that first
Oh,
one.
I
G2
realized
here,
the
stunner,
shaking was my
reface,
door.
repeat, trying
My
to fight
door
and square
switching
up once
hinges
more,
are
G2.
loose or something.
Cove's going to be activated.
So now I have to put like a thing
Down, though. This is
next to it so
Hero
that if
rifle
I
in the
just
hands of
shake and
Valen.
wake
He's
me
really
up
the one
at
to do
night.
some damage here. Stuns a ricochet.
Or
Jorgmo
not
just looking to
night.
play
Well, it
his
would be technically
IGL
my
way
night,
in.
but
Valen still alive, still intact.
I
High
don't
Tide's
know,
going to be
I'm
ripping his way
confused.
across once more.
Let
But
me
that's
lay
just to
down.
try and stop them at the choke point. It's not going to be.
Okay,
Really
I
stop
can't
left. This guy's
scroll.
immediately trying to take that time, but that's just spam
Good
straight
spam.
up. Yeah, okay.
Well, not that I'm
Baby Bay
scrolling
has
now, but
beamed his
later.
way down mid
I
as well.
try
He's
to
on the
fall
flank
asleep.
so early.
Can't.
This is what was
Scroll my
really
phone.
for G2
Never fall
all
asleep.
day long. Could be the B retakes. or
What should I
not.
have for
Let's see
dinner
what
again?
he can do now. He's
Have
slipping
you
the
guys
net
came up for
past
anything?
these walls.
I was thinking a burger.
You can play off some of the
Yeah, I
pressure.
said that.
Listening for the sound cues right now, but the high tides dissipate. Look at
I
the
don't want
discipline by
Subway. I
G2.
need Subway when I go to work.
FMW gets the plan.
Sunday
He's got
night.
Hunter Fury to play around, but Leaf and Valen both playing their lives.
Oh, this dude who took something. I can't remember
Push,
what
he
his
is in the
are.
footsteps. What is that? Trent somehow gets a handle on it. Sadak though with a deep peek. Bebe taken out. Trent and Leaf. Left in a 1v2. It's MW is the one who's going to try and clutch up, trying to take that timing. Peeking pass, but now healing
This dude
back.
again?
Barely any health to work with. A game of timings. The Dart, some false confidence given up to G2. Now a 1v1. It's Trent versus MW versus his adversary. Comes down.
Okay, just give
to
him
who
the
hits
map.
the
Let's
first
go
shot.
third.
And his MW is a little bit
Like,
sharper.
it's completely
Back to
silent
back
when he
clutches.
clutches.
Incredible.
Ah, there's
couple of
one
rounds here
person
from
screaming.
MW. When a lot of pressure has been hefted onto his shoulders, G2 on the verge of making a light-by round work there. They played A main much more aggressively. They played for 2 opportunities to refight in with the stun, and they weren't worried about the mid play because Baby Bay was covering it. So slight adjustment from Josh RT, see if that carries over into a rifle round as well. Instead, it looks actually like they're going to play A for retake. So instead of fighting A main, like they were on that eco, they're out.
Just jaw caught out there. Knife and a dart. He's got the operator. He's hoping, I think, to catch where Les has been. Lurking up through mid. The contact plays.
back into another A hit. Or at
Pussy
least A
Fudge. I'm
pressure
so
from
pissed
Crew.
off this dude.
This time there's really nobody home. I mean,
Dude takes all
looking
these
at
and
Valent,
Fudge and like he
willing to
gets sick
concede a lot
every
of this
day.
space.
Now I have to work like 30 hours a
Stray
week.
shots maybe that he's able to pump in, but
Well, this time
At
we
least
get
I
to
have
see
like
G2
1
in
8
a
hours
position
and
to
a
retake.
whole week off.
Can Less
So
do any damage to them before they get into that situation, actually.
this guy just knows the perfect time, doesn't he? Here's it, the scurrying of the footsteps again, scuttling around, and nobody. Oh, no! Jorgamo, seemingly aware that Sixth Sense just kicking in. Hunter's Fury now, see if he can put a stop to it. Overdrive now going to be utilized, and Stun just going a little bit too short on the mark, but Sadak is going to be whittled
nice
down anyway.
guys. Way to bring him
Electrocuted
back.
up onto the beach side, and now we see that main position being pressured and squeezed by the rest
Way
of
to
G2.
bring it back.
Pretty phenomenal stuff across the board.
Yeah, that's really impressive. If G2 are going to play every A retake like that, fair enough.
Oh,
The
I'm gonna lose
identification
my
onto the
shit.
timing from
Or
left.
give it away.
I have no fudging
think he's
use
just
for
thinking of
money
the
other
timing.
than food.
He's just
And
thinking,
even when
right,
I
well,
spend
you know, my
crazy on
teammates are
fudging
about
food,
to
I'm
scale,
like,
I don't
dang,
really have a job to
that's
do.
a lot.
Might as well go and look at the
I
flag.
fudging still have money.
It's perfectly done. And the aggression from Crew, they've
Yeah,
got
I
a
wish I
couple
just
of, you
made
know,
a
KO
tiny
flashes
bit of
that they
money
can
from
use,
YouTube.
but it came to earth.
Just a tiny bit.
So G2,
I could fudging quick
perfect
so
position.
easily.
perfect timing to go for that retake.
Realistically,
Actually putting a bit of pressure on Crew's economy already.
I don't know. I
in the
thought
last
about
round.
it so
Yeah.
much, man. It's
Scrap
such a
to get
fun
whatever they can
dream to
get.
do.
Sheriff Stinger, Judge
Sit
and a handful
back,
less.
record / stream for
Spread out the
14
default, though.
hours.
Not looking to all in just yet.
That's the dream, bro. That's the dream.
It's a bit of a
Take all
nightmare
the
here when
gambling
High Tide
spot. No,
gets its
man.
way
I would never
through
take a
on with that one
gambling
in the fast lane.
sponsorship.
Now we're going to see it.
Fudging waste my time,
They
man.
came forwards. Yeah, they call for the cancel.
Yeah,
Using a lot
let's
of
let
bots in the process,
1,000
though.
people watch
They ran
me
away from
just
Silgar.
lose
Really,
money.
I'm looking at
Hey,
Les's
you guys should
ultimate.
do this too,
Sadak
by
goes
the
down
way.
though.
Yeah, good
Hey,
adjustment.
what the fudge?
If Les can get the pit down,
Oh no,
it
just
doesn't
for them
matter
to
that you're working
boost
with
your
lighter
fudging
weapons, it's gonna be
jackpots, and then
really
you have to
dangerous.
get the money back
Fast
anyway.
reaction still by G2. They're going to be following the sound cues.
Oh, don't worry, guys.
Trail
It's
of
totally
noise
not
has led them over
addicting.
towards this A side,
You're
up towards
totally
the back
seeing
of the
the
side,
real
and
thing.
this
It's
is
not being
Jorgama's got this
boosted, so
operator,
you
this guy.
guys can able to.
The difference maker in all of these
That's for the
scenarios. Yes,
companies.
the pit is down, but it's a 2v5. Rifles are going to be spammed down, shredded at a moment's notice here. Individuality is what's required. Hunter's Fury now making it
Anyway,
really
what
quite
was I saying?
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
And
if I
watch
made
the eye
a
with
tiny
rifles in
bit from
hand.
fudging
G2
YouTube.
have got every single angle covered. There's
How
nowhere
much
to
was the
run
thing I
whatsoever.
came up
Nowhere
with?
to hide. Les has done so much up to this point, but
I don't know. I
only
would
do
need
so
like
much in the face of all of that. So G2, they find their way 6-6. We're seeing
Plus,
parity here to Lotus.
Yeah, another half
like
that they've
10
recovered.
grand a year.
Again, a
not
situation
even
where they're
that
constantly
lot.
playing catch up.
But I guess from YouTube
But
it
this
is.
time, ended absolutely level at 6-6. Jorg's opping ended up being really impactful. I don't know why Silence is peeking before the pit, but either way, the value
No, I
was
thought
there.
about. I always saw those videos of like, would you quit your job for 10,000 to
G2 are
chase
one
your
half
dreams?
away
I
from
would be
being
like,
able to make it
dude,
to Masters
10,000
London
is not enough
if
for
they
a
can
year.
put together a
But I
decent
guess it
attack
is.
here on Breeze.
I guess you could do a lot in a year. How much is it? 365 times 14 hours a day?
Not much longer now, and I will also take to the skies.
Me too.
You? No, you will always be a worm.
Just
I'm doing
wait
the
and
math. I'm
see.
doing the math.
Red Bull gives you wings.
That's 5,100 hours in a year. That's insane, bro. 5,100 hours. How much is that in years? Oh, wait, what? Wait, how much hours are in a year? That's a good ass question, actually. There's 87 60 hours in a year. You record for 14? Well, I guess it would be 11. 11 record and then 14 to fudging stream. Because YouTube won't let me do more than 12. So it would be 11. Or it would be technically 12. That brings it to 43. So like half the
Well, we get the
year.
second half underway. Make
So
sure
if
to
you
hit
did
up
that for 2 years, so if I get like 20 grand fell on my lap,
And pro plans
20
right
grand.
now, but we are on the brink here. It's 6
Basically
to 6,
would
G2,
record
dragged to
12
level.
hours a day.
And now ensuring that they go
I
that extra
shit you
mile, see
not.
if they can close this map out and book their ticket
In
to London.
2 years,
They've shown that tenacity that
one
you
full
need,
year would
that
be
you
just
expect
recording.
from a great team.
Valorant
A team
mostly.
that's been able to go
Some
to
variety,
international events, to
'cause
global events,
we're not trying to
over
go
and over
insane,
and
you
over
know.
again. But more than that, a
Don't
team that's
open
made it
that.
deep, a team that's been hunting to put a global
That's
trophy
insane,
in the
man.
cabinet. And London offers another
It doesn't
opportunity
feel like
for
I've been doing
them
that
to
that
try
long.
to
Like a
attempt
day, like
to
4
do that
hours,
with
like
Baby
snaps in
now
a finger.
In the lineup. For
4
Crew,
hours
this
is
the
like 1.5
first chance with
matchups.
Visa issues plaguing them at kickoff. They had no opportunity to play at Santiago. Used the time well to be
Crazy,
able
man.
to play against
Time
other
is a
squads
crazy
down
thing.
in Latin America.
I heard about there's this great
And have
quote
brought
about Steve
serious
Jobs
But
while he
here
was on his
today,
deathbed, and he said, "I wish." He
might
was
be
talking to
missing
his
some
daughter.
important moments.
You probably know
the
it,
aggro
but he
player,
said,
proximity,
Whoa.
hold on, this is absolute madness.
"Yeah, if
They've
that's not
fed
the
themselves in
worst
the meat
neon in the
grinder.
world."
I mean, ridiculous
He
stuff
said
for G2. It's like
he
they
was
play
talking to
straight
his
into their
daughter on his
hands.
deathbed, and he said
They
he
looked
said
like
he
they
wished
were
he had
ready
more
and
time.
waiting for that pistol round.
Yeah.
And his daughter said, "If you had more
Know how
time,
Crew
all you
like
would
to
do is
play
work."
MW.
Great quote.
Crosshair placement just sent
It's
all
such a
over the place
great
there from
fudging-
Jogamo's movement. And yes, he might
So
have given up
it's
his
so
life for the
good.
cause, but
It's so good, man.
rest of his team happy to oblige.
Because really,
even
if I
all
had,
the way
if you
out,
gave me
only
like,
4 for
"Hey,
less.
you die in this time," I'd
Some
be like,
magic
"Oh
from
shit,
him.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Gonna need a little
I would
bit more
continue
than that.
YouTube
Spam
till I
down.
die, man.
Spotted out. He's looking to see if he can ISO the fight as best as
Until
he can.
I
but
die,
double open to
and then
the back of
eventually,
sight.
hopefully, be
Three
forgotten."
shots tapping away, empty in the clip. G2 not willing to give too much away.
And
He's
most
really just
people, I
toying with him
forgot.
at this
There's
point.
like,
Tip
you gotta
tap
think
it, see if
about
they
like
can just
the number
bleed
of
out the clip.
YouTube channels
Shorty
and
has no
videos
bullets to
there are.
play with, so
I
G2
couldn't even
with
find the
that pistol
one
round.
of me when I was a
G2
kid,
could
man.
not have asked for a
I
better
searched
pistol if
perfectly.
they had
I know I
mind-controlled
searched
Crew
perfectly.
themselves into going into
Dead
this one.
internet figure or something.
Into a multiplayer, like crossfire 5-person setup.
Yeah, it's not something we touched
We
on too
found
much,
that
but I think it
random
is a
ass
readable tendency to
chick
Crew.
who was talking in
They put
therapy,
in
like,
good work over the course of the
in
group
my
stage,
therapy,
but they love
I
the
obviously
proactivity
talked
and
about my
defense. They love
autistic
the
son. I was
pushes.
like,
They do love to push.
and then you
There's many
scroll
lanes
up,
on this
like,
map, though. I mean,
that was
I've
like
gotta be
8
honest
years
with you,
ago.
I
You
didn't look
scroll
at
up
what
and you
the
see
most
like
recent
AI
Crew pistol
World of
round was,
Wars,
but-
and it's like,
You know, the last time that we saw Crew
yeah,
play
same,
threes
bro.
was week
I'm
1
autistic
against
too.
Sentinels
Yeah,
with a
it's a
totally
long
different
time
comp.
ago.
I can't imagine that that was any
Insane
specific anti, but it
foreshadowing, bro.
looked like it.
Imagine if you were a
And now
subscriber for
Crew
that
are in a
channel.
desperate situation.
That's the craziest thing. Imagine you just randomly subscribe to a
Triple
channel,
IMO.
and they release 8 years later that
Pistols.
shit.
Spotting
Like,
out
hey,
where
this is my
Lex
therapy
Give it a
partner.
narrowly escaped
8
that one.
years
I think he's
later,
just found the
released
pocket to play
World
in.
at
Patience
Wars.
from Jogamo as well. Pulls
Or
himself
War
back
at
in because he
Worlds,
is the
whatever
entry onto the
shit
B
is
side
called.
for his team.
Who showed that kid that fudging
Trying to
ass,
get that
maybe?
tack. Forwards approach now, but already the flank occurring and only just being watched in time. What is that? Snap back to the side, baby mate. Drops down 2. The game of timing here. Les is already just inserting himself. Classic in hand, does a bit of damage, evens out.
Next
in the
round
end.
is a big one.
3-player survive for G2.
Great ult priority as well. They've got Valens Harborol online
This one's the big
for their
one.
bonus round. They're giving him the ult orbs as they go over towards B. They're giving him the plant
Yeah,
as well.
consistency is everything, though, bro.
And he's going to be able to have an ultimate that could
Consistency is
generate
everything.
a snowball here for G2 that Crew cannot stop.
Never let, like,
Got to
if you
see some of
post
the ideas
something
for Crew
or
with
whatever
this.
you're doing in life,
Sonic says that they've been
you
cooking.
see the zero,
We need to see some evidence of
and
it in this defense side.
results. Just know
There's no
consistency is
guarantee
everything, man.
that even though you are
365
the
a year.
#1 seed, you have more
No
opportunities
days
than
off.
this. This
No,
is your
that's
best
no
chance
days
at
off. They
getting
sound
to
corny
London.
as shiz. Because obviously you could get sick and shiz. But I'm serious, man.
G2
Consistency is everything.
stand their ground once more.
Consistency,
As
consistency.
to Crew, actually, looking to hard hold A main. Similarly to G2, we're used to these
Hey,
Americas teams playing retake
365
a bit more than this.
videos a year.
But on a timing, MW0
All with one
gives
view,
up
that's
double play. That's
365
gonna
more than
diffuse
you would
this
have
trap
had
in A main.
if you didn't start at the start of the year.
Dissipating. Going to be broken. Clearance into it. The wall's going to be
Hey,
working its way
maybe
around
they
here
get
to cause
2
a couple of
views.
issues, but
Double
giving
that
up
shit, 700.
access really towards the
Maybe
back
they
of
get
sights
3.
and pyramids.
Dang. Double that
We're
again.
entirely offside
1K
here.
in a
Plant's gonna be
year.
going down without too
Can you
much of a
believe
problem.
that? 1,000 people watch my
Had to give a
shit.
lot of respect to Valens' ultimate.
Hey,
Crew
up
look to
it
play
to
retake.
6.
It's
Bang.
long range with the shock
You know
keys
how many that
flying
is?
overhead
Nope,
here.
because I wasn't paying
Line
attention.
forwards, flashes, ricocheting around, blinded up into the corner. Jorg now trying to be that first line of defense.
It's
What is that
2,000
adjustment?
something.
Snap back.
Okay, stop
Dante
giving this dude
just
free
transfers and collects up 3 kills in a blink of an eye. Crew
We're
final
gonna map
targets
3, aren't we?
and more. Round on the board, desperately needed.
That's a beautiful retake from Crew. Both of those flashes from
Of
Silence.
course, this dude has my
Really
fudging
nice. The
mouse
first one
too.
just to take a bit of space. the second one properly to put the squeeze on those players in the normal post-plant positions. Look at how blind Trent was there. And they've done the Storm Surge in earlier on to near side Jorgamo, so cascading
Whatever
flashes
happened.
in over and over again. Often in a retake scenario like that,
Oh,
the team
Lord,
that makes the
headphones
first
can't
aggressive move
disconnect or
wins.
I'm gonna lose it.
G2 didn't really have an idea of how they wanted to push themselves in the post-plant. So in the end, Crew get it done.
Oh my gosh, man. I miss winter so
One round
bad.
difference here. Crew
I can't
fighting
wait. I'm so
to
glad I
stay
live in
alive
like
here.
Canada, bro.
It's
I wish
so
I
damn
just lived
important.
north.
Fighting mid in this round as well.
Oh, where
very
it's
aggressive.
snow all the time.
Heavy
I have
emphasis.
wish if I in
A flash
Greenland or
beat.
something.
We're going to try to catch anyone who might be lurking down here. Leaf on a really deep position though. Doesn't
I
give away
miss
his
the
life.
snow so
G2 all
badly,
the way
bro.
up through into B side. A high
An
tide
excuse not to go outside.
to be
Just
used to
rot
try
away.
and split up most of this side, and Crew waiting into the wings now. Flash is ready. Underhand potentially, and still we'll see if Crew can collect up these kills. Carnage occurring towards the back. The 2v3 here. Guns in their hands, looking to see if they can take that
Nice
peak in the game. The
shot.
timings, crosshair placement wasn't there for MW. Still,
I like
2v2, Storm Surge going to miss. Kovis up now, and that needs to be
Good
spammed
shiz,
down.
baby.
Half onto it already with a defuse. Sadak might have earned it, baby
Easy.
Bay.
Sadak sucks ass. He's
Returns
washed.
anyway, fires straight back, shuts it down against the opposing IGL.
Just a little bit better in the moment than mattered. Had a better gun for the job as well.
Yeah.
Baby Bay closes things with the 1v1 clutch and keeps G2 at a lead, 9-7. That time it was brutal for MW. It was just looking in the wrong direction. And of course you got a player trying to defend Sadak as he just sticks inside the cove. Couldn't get the job done. I mean, similar expressions from both of the coaches there.
Pressure is immense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G2
Sure.
go back over towards B. Really similar positioning from the team as they open up this round compared to the previous.
Man, I'm
This is an
tired.
interesting position for the Vice Wall.
Tomorrow,
all the way
VCT.
deep down here,
If
just
we
letting
get
you know
spoiled, Fudge
if
will
Dante
watch the
pushes out
spoil
behind.
match. But if we don't, we'll
Drone.
watch
Just
Global
faked out the
Esports
knife.
Full Sense.
Don't get what they were looking for necessarily.
Paper
But Trent does have the
XT1.
ult now to play with.
And if Paper
Looks
X
like they want to
lose,
go back over and push Dante
I'll eat
off
the
that line.
hottest
Vice Wall
pepper I can
hasn't been
find.
tripped, so they know he's not running around behind them in spawn somewhere, but got to try to push it backwards.
Jump peeking, not punished for it. I think it's a lot of good information there.
How do you get through here without the drone? I mean, it's tough.
Yeah, that's the question. Do have some tools you could use, but a bit of spam into the corners. Code being broken means it's going to be disobeying. Hold on, Dark. What landed onto Dante now, going to be sending it flying forwards. These are open sightlines now, could be anyone's game. Hunter's Fury again to supplement G2. Looking to see if they can pave a way, but it goes both ways, and MW just gets the better of it. Still G2. You have the rifles in hands, and Dante spinning, twirling, just see if he can escape. Most of that one hit. A nail-biter of a shot there, but he didn't have the weapon at hand to really do the
GG, I
damage
think.
that it deserved. Less
or now
now.
they're on a save, so they get to
Coming
11.
back into this fight, it's a
We've
1v3.
seen
It
comebacks
just
before.
hits that one. Okay, Leaf is just taken out. Quick reaction times. Leaf once more matters into his own hands.
That's
less.
less.
Steadily making his way forwards. Taking the right risks here, but open sight line towards the back of the site. The double push of G2 pays off.
They went for the wrap, and for a moment there, I thought they'd lost him.
Yeah.
Can't give Les any openings like that. He's still on for a kill per round. His individual form has been monstrous, but G2, as a team, are powering through this game and grinding out the rounds that matter. That was the phrase that Desk used on Lotus, and I've got to agree, it feels the same here again. Every time it matters for G2 to be able to win around and push Crew down onto a weaker buy,
Yeah.
that's the perfect
They
example.
take a timeout
that
on
could
their
be a round there,
save,
round 17,
really.
that defines the map, the match.
They must have a play cooking up.
G2 leading by 3 rounds here in a decider map to see whether they get to attend Masters London representing Americas. For Crew, they got to put up all forms of resistance. Falling in reinforcements as well. The timeout, panic button being hit because there needs to be a
G2
course
need to close
correction.
it out. I'm
You
so
said it
close
best
to
earlier,
passing
Josh. I
out.
mean, you never know when you're going to get a better chance
Like
than
I
this
said
if you
tonight,
are a
we
team
catch
in
up on
terms of
everything.
qualifying
The email
for an international
lowers.
event, for that global stage presence, the right to represent Americas.
I think America
Yeah, you
lowers
just don't know
the
if you're going to get
elimination
another
matches.
opportunity of this kind of level. And so
Pacific.
far, the Alpha teams have been kind of
They should be
nasty
cool.
with it in the playoffs.
Lowers
So-
don't really matter though. because
Crew with a bit of an
teams
uphill battle, even
secured
though technically
London.
they are
All that
the
matters
highest
is
seed.
first place.
They are being
So you get a
made
bye
to
from the
sweat
Swiss stage.
in this match so far. They'd
But let's
love
be
a moment
honest,
here where Dante
the second
gets,
seed
a
and
bunch
third
of
seed
kills
of
with the Neon
Americas
Ultimate,
will
for
go
example.
home.
They need a hero to come alive here, Crew.
And
Because
then a
slowly,
hero
bit by
comes
bit, G2
along.
are just grinding them down.
Just choking the life out of them. Proactive plays on defense. Normally so core to the Crew's playbook. This time dissipated, swatted down by G2 quite handedly. So
Well, G2 are holding a really slow, passive position for the first 10 seconds of this round. Maybe expecting Dante to be sprinting at them somewhere.
just sending it flying forwards here. There's no smokes. Jorgamo's just looking to attract as much attention as humanly possible. The high tide does rip its way through. Let's see how G2 handle all of this.
I'm stunned, I'm stunned. Mid door, guys. Fight right. Face right. Two. Tuck soon. We have hard roll. Hold here. She fight up. Let it go. They're gonna break it. Let's face right. Mid doors, two yellow. We gotta fight through this. Wait. Break the code.
Huge
Help, Nate.
kill,
Mid door,
by the
Nate.
way.
Fast. Nate, me next. Tuck, Nate. Both mid.
One enemy
He's
remaining.
here. Beta. Face right. Just play. We have him. Just hold. You guys are good. Don't even try. What the body? What the fuck? Chama, boys. Hey.
I love the way that they are calling for each other to face on different angles together. I mean, they're really coordinated in terms of giving each other command calls of face right, face left, help Nate, you know, making sure that everybody's aligned and on the same page in terms of how they're taking these double swings together. And you don't have to count down every single time. G2 are just, they're in sync. They've played together for a long time, this squad. Moving pieces in and out with Baby being the most recent addition, but things are looking good for another opportunity for Baby to show himself at a global tournament.
Yeah, a bit of vindication as well for a player like him because he's had hot form in Americas all year long. It was just Santiago where he couldn't make it count, the rest of G2 as well. Now, potential there. Just 2 rounds is all they need, and already sending it flying forwards. A bit of a upset in terms of the expectations towards the
I
B
forgot
side.
there was a
Crew-
KO
Oh,
in
they're
the
just not
color.
ready for it. Less.
He's waiting for the flash.
He's waiting for the flash, but the timing's just too fast. I mean, Jorgamo's way ahead of it. Silence might have just caught a glimpse of all of this now. Forwards, but Jorgamo is just
Good job,
running a
Dante.
mockery once more towards the back of this side. Finally, shut down. It might be too little too late. No plant down though for G2. They bide their time with patience, but they're just waiting for the insert, and Baby is going to be picking them apart now from the
GG.
sidelines. This guy asserting himself, finding all sorts of value, kills flooding into his name. Sadak will be removed in
GG.
the end. 12 rounds now for G2. One more to make it to London.
Valen hollers across the stage. He realizes at this point, I think, that they've broken Crew. Look at the coordination here. Crew are all over the place.
frauds.
Too slow to be able to set up the plays that they're
It
looking
was just
for.
a huge
And in the
fucking
midst of the
pedestal
chaos, the
for me to
G2
sit
players
on.
understand what's going on.
A throne
Crew
to sit
are
on
lost.
Crew's
It would
dead
take now 5
corpses.
rounds in a row for Crew to recover this.
And G2 just helped me
Frustration
prove it.
on their side of the stage.
We gotta give
They
thanks
were
to
the team that
G2.
came into this bracket only needing a single win.
Yeah.
G2, they have dominated this half.
Prime form is what G2 have found themselves in right when it matters most for this
Pacific
playoffs.
team, my
One
fudging
more round
ass.
is all it'll take.
I would love to see
Already
Crew
early
face a
on's gonna be
Pacific team.
offloaded.
I
Crew
would
just
love
looking
to
see
see
if they
it.
can put a stop to this one to stay alive in the
Play
process.
your ass
Jorgamo
off, bro.
dropped off early. Cosmic
Just
Divide
get
now to cut this
ratioed
one
by
up.
fucking
G2
G2, bro.
looking to see if they can hold Crew at bay,
Just
but
stop
smokes
talking,
on
bro.
smokes, walls on walls. It's an awkward situation and an awkward engagement. It's a good nade, push back balance position, but another smoke replaces another. Already still Crew are being completely slammed shut
It's over,
out
bro.
of this
Oh, look
fight.
at them just
All
go
the
in.
way forwards, Valen, what a transfer! Unless the sole recipient of it all
GG.
can't do it all. 13-7.
Alright,
That ticket to London.
well,
booked
I'll
for
talk to
G2.
you guys later.
Another chance of redemption.
Later tonight,
It's
I
theirs
guess.
for the taking.
Thank
You
G2
could have written
everyone
their
for
name
proving
on
my
the ticket
point
to
that these
London
Brazilian teams
weeks
suck
and
ass.
weeks ago. You could have written
And they're gonna do it to
down
Lev too.
months ago. They make it to every
Yeah, I'm so
event.
tired.
But this
See ya.
time,